Have you done the intro?
No, I haven't made one yet, but I will. But just haven't really had time.
I thought you did last time. I can't remember.
No, I've made everything else, just not the intro.
Oh well.
I'll get round to it.
Yeah, that'd be good. So last time we had started our adventure into the Shattered Vale. We met all your lovely characters, who actually quite like all of them so far. It's Rill, the Flame Ganassi, Gilfie, all the way from the Aryan, Hipatra, the sequestered away Pelagic Conclave member, and of course the fan favourite, Babette. So on your first adventure, you were asked to clear some mud methods out of Brina, the tavern owner of the Crusty Barnacle, out of her cellar. You did that pretty well. Rule got covered in shit, from what I remember. Completely covered and stuck in a barrel, I believe, at one point. But you also discovered an old shrine to Divinum, where you found an elemental fragment, which I think Rill used to imbue his sword with cold energy, which is nice. Just remembered I haven't made that item, so you'll just have to roll a d4 for it if it comes up. Slept overnight there. Had a little talk at the table, got to know each other. Babette convinced everyone to join his I don't know, posse, gang.
Did you really just roll a natural one as your first fucking roll?
Yeah, baby! That's how we do. Real App Storm Crest.
So,
number one security detail.
I think everyone's hired on with Babette, right? To some extent.
Natural one security detail. And yes, I signed that contract.
Furthermore, you wake up in the morning, and first thing you heard was an old water ganassi, an old Aquan, shouting, completely belligerent against the sea, trying to catch a catfish. I think Babette went first, followed by Rill, and Rill managed to actually snare the catfish and earned himself a thunder crystal, which I'll show you something in a sec. Finally, oh wait, what else did you do? You picked up 2 quests along the way. One was for what's his name? Oh god, the best guy. The most resplendent Grak for Nag. He wanted you to go to the southwest to retrieve a magic item for him. He said you'd kind of know if you found it. And you met Flood. Flood at Merscale, who had promised to take care of some predators at the Moorfish farm. And he promised you some money and a very nice flame crystal if you went and helped him. And that is to the northwest, I think. They're about equidistant. So I'll just remind you where you were on the map. It is still the morning. A few details which I probably need to tell you is that under PCs I have added the 2 ships which you have, the Bread Bowl, which is owned by Rill Stormcrest, and the Bugger Boat, the Beck ship. If you have a look in the character sheet of those, you'll be able to see the stats of the rowboats.
Oh, cool.
Hello?
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Yes, at last.
Oh, Jesus, I've got some spice up my nose. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, there's that. To keep track of the little gods, you get the blessings. And last time you met Brian Belling. If you remember him.
I do.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So if, in the PCs folder, there's another folder called Blessings and one that says Active Blessings. I've decided that you can all have up to 4 blessings at once. If you have more than that, the gods will start fighting over you, which could have some interesting consequences, because they probably will confront you like jealous lovers. But at the moment, you will have Brian Belling's blessing, which is in the folder as well, and I'll just quickly show you that.
This is the Kieran dating simulator I've been waiting for my whole life.
I am going to add in one for Gilfie and Rill from their homelands, I think. But I'll talk to you about that next time. I've got the elemental fragments which you haven't used, but you've heard of. So you've heard of the cold ones, you've got none of those. You've heard of the fire ones, you've got none of those, but your promised one. And I think Rill has the elemental thunder fragment.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else. And of course, the two quests which you've got at the moment is this one from Flood, and this one from Grakfanag.
I want to do the Grakfanag one.
Yeah, I kind of do too. I think it makes sense to go south and then go back in the direction of all the other stuff.
I don't mind.
I'll quickly show you on the map of where you have sort of been told they were.
Imperial Ruins does sound pretty cool.
So you can see Bilgewater on the map.
Mm-hmm.
You've been told that the Imperial Ruin is probably about 25 miles away, which you could get to in a day with your rowboats. The other place with Flood is about 36 miles away, so you'd have to stop somewhere along the night in your little rowboats. I think the rowboats, is it in their stat blocks how far they can go per day?
Yeah, 24.
Okay. So yeah. That's what you've got to think about.
Move up to the ship's sheep. The 190-degree turn.
Yeah, I think that's all for if you're in combat.
Oh yeah, what does that mean, ship sheep?
I think it's meant to say speed.
Oh. Why is that so funny? I'll change it.
Right. So, I think we ended where Flood had just given you the quest.
Yeah.
So he'd be looking at you and being like, So when do you want to go? Have you got stuff to do, or should we go now?
You're going to be coming with us.
Well, if you're going to Caudle Isle up at the Moorfish farm, I can wait here if you've got other stuff to do first.
Yeah, Rill would kind of look around and everyone else and just say, "Yeah, we've got we've got some things to do, right?"
Yeah, whichever one you guys want to do first.
Yeah, you know, pretty good.
Yes, whatever you think is best.
Let's get to the closest one, I reckon. South?
Yeah, I think it makes the most sense to head south first.
Flood has the fire crystal in his hand, and he looks at you. He's like, "I guess you're probably going to have to wait for this then."
Well, they say patience is a virtue, and I'll be looking forward to earning it.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, so don't take long.
Plus, you know, I've got this, and he kind of flicks up the thunder crystal in his hand to entertain me in the meanwhile.
Do a insight check, Real.
Sight. be a 9.
I think you can tell that he looks surprised and maybe a little bit annoyed.
Yeah. Gives him a smile and a wink. Well, days are wasting, I guess. We'll see you soon.
I hope so. Have fun on your adventures wherever you're going.
I think we will. I guess do we take your boat, Real, and a bit?
Yeah, we could trade a boat.
Why do we need a boat?
Well, I mean, I could fly, but you know, we'll just take the boat. I'm kind of curious as to what it's like on a boat.
But why don't we just swim?
Hurt your feelings after a while.
I don't mix all too well with water.
But you can't swim, right?
I can swim, just feels kind of funny.
Just like my daddy used to say, you nothing like a nice relaxing boat ride on the lake.
But everyone can swim, right? It is just normal.
Oh yeah, I can swim alright, yeah.
Kind of.
I
More
don't
like
understand
flapping around, you know.
you.
Just watch me do the butterfly.
I don't understand.
National champion! That's what they called me when I was just a tadpole.
I don't
I
understand.
had to
you
swim in the
understand.
docks of the Pearl. And they said, Babette, you're gonna be a star. Now look at me.
Greatest
Yes.
star on the lake.
Real star.
Exactly.
Oh my god, it's like Tom as a character, where you're just like, oh, and Tom, you're the most handsome boy ever, and he's just like, I know.
The way to be.
How many? Tom definitely knows this. How many miles can you travel a day on foot?
Depends how fast you go.
Okay.
If you're
If you're
going
going
normal
normal
pace,
speed.
24.
So, Hepatra swimming would actually be the same pace as the bread bowl and the bugger boat,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, probably. 3
Yeah.
miles an hour is not a lofty goal.
Okay.
Probably swim alongside.
Then Flood wouldn't chime in. He'd just be looking, sort of like, well, I guess if you want to remain dry, but you know, it's not my kind of thing.
Fine, I
And he
will
winks
go in
at
the boat.
Hepatra.
Hepatra's like what?
Yeah, that's a bit more.
Well, the bread bowls served me well. My little wanderings around.
Flood looks
She's not
around.
pretty, but
He's like, well, I do sell boats here myself if you want to try having your own little avian. He looks at Gilfy.
I think I'll probably just try these guys ones first. I mean,
But imagine having your own boat. You could, he's gonna do an insight check. To see
But
if he can
that's
work
why we-
out what you do. So you can do a deception check if you want, Gilfy.
okay.
And Hepatra's like, but that's why we have legs and arms, is it not? But what?
Where is he? Build water. Where's it?
ooh,
You got a 13 and you got an 18. It's like, it kind of looks you up and down. Like, you, so you like fly up real high and drop stuff on people, right?
Well, I don't really drop stuff on people. I drop stuff to people.
How integral is going up high to your job?
It's pretty important because you can fly over all the rivers and all the mountains and just go a straight path instead of having to go around everything. Well, you know, except storms, but...
kind of flicks his eyes back and forth, and he's like, "Thing is about these boats is, you know, sometimes they can fly if you really think about it."
What? How does that work?
Gonna do deception.
Okay.
So anyone who wants to see if he might be lying about these boats flying can roll an insight.
Well, I can't say I've ever seen a boat fly, but if you say these ones do, I mean, I don't want to see it.
Real pokes his head back around the doorway. That's pretty damn impressive. How high can they fly?
Well, it depends how strong you are.
How about if you're not particularly strong?
Yeah, like a medium.
He does. He looks at Gilfy and he's like, "I'm not sure if you could. Maybe you don't have the mass to make it fly, but you, big boy, you could get that thing flying, and then you know, you'd have 2 boats."
Real looks at the boats.
They look exactly the same as yours.
Narrows his eyes.
Yep.
Okay. How... Is there like a lever or a magic word?
Hang on. Continue.
You know that there is not the right rail.
Huh?
You know that there is not a magic word or any kind of magical lever, right?
But he said it could fly.
Oh yeah, it can fly. The flying word is it's just flood. You know, because it's my name, like the.
Yes, but when have you ever actually seen a boat fly?
Well, you haven't been on that boat.
I saw a boat fly once.
I like how Babette is the one who doesn't believe it.
I'm pretty sure that one boat, if it could fly, would be fated and probably some kind of museum about it, and that there would be people coming from all over saying, "Look, this is the magical flying boat." But
Yeah,
no.
that was the boat I saw.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you want a flying boat, 30 pearls, you can have it.
But it does not fly, so that is not worth 30 pearls.
They called it the areolus.
Well, I mean, I can already fly, so it doesn't really. I don't need it, but it's kind of interesting. What kind of magic does it run on?
Oh my god.
He kind of looks at you like, oh. I can't. You know, flying magic. And yeah, Gilfy, you definitely know that's a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we're going now. And she looks at everyone else.
Real's like scratching his chin and looking at the boat.
As I said, it'll be here waiting when we get back, and when we head up to the Moorfish farm, maybe I can show you that boat fly.
Really, you don't want something that's got questionable magic. Trust me.
Hipatra would walk past and be like, "It's a shame that you use your handsome face to your advantage. Unfortunately, you're exactly the kind of man that Corris always warned me about," and would walk away.
Real would have like a little like ooh expression looking at Flood.
And then Flood's like gives you a look that says, "Flying boat though."
The race eyebrow.
Yeah.
Real would look down
And
at
you
Gilfy.
would literally just hear Hipatra being like, "Mother of God!"
Yeah, Real would look down at Gilfy and be like, "Yeah, okay. You haven't steered me wrong so far."
Should have seen a flying boat down at the old Pearl.
But now you tell me there is such a thing as a flying boat, huh?
I said there was a flying boat.
You sell flying boats, bit?
I don't sell them. I saw some showman. They called him the Murky Maestro.
Oh.
Get writing here.
Oh no.
And he said he showed a flying boat.
I'm pretty sure that was not real.
I just
How
said,
high did it go?
like a whole 2 feet.
Whoa.
Well, that's not very high, but
High for a boat.
Almost clear you,
yeah,
Gilfie.
that's a bit.
So Patra does the like hand motion of like, ooh.
Just for Babette and Rill, for something they know about boats, and they might know about boats in this region. Can you both roll history checks? Gilfie and Hepatra wouldn't know.
Yeah.
9.
You both wouldn't have heard of it.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't fly, but she keeps me grounded and safe. Anyone want to hop in?
I'll take the bugger boat.
I mean, I'll try both. I kind of want to try Babette's one first. He said his was relaxing.
You know, if you get on me, I gotta put you to work.
Well, I'll try.
You know, you just don't lazing about when you're on the bugger boat. That's what my fat daddy always used to say.
Well, that's fair enough. I'll do my best. You gotta teach me, though, yeah?
Yeah, I can, you know, you can be the knot tie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know how to tie a knot?
I know how to tie a knot.
Yeah, you just tie the knot, squeal good luck.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on you.
So seeing as it's the first time you're gonna both unmoor your boat, and I assume Hepatra isn't getting in a boat. She's
Nope.
swim.
Yep.
Yeah. Can you both do whatever the not land vehicles? I guess it's sea vehicles check, which I'm gonna say Babette has proficiency in. If you don't have it on your...
I already do have proficiency.
Okay.
Oh.
I came
Does Rill?
prepared.
No.
Okay, then he doesn't. So
What's
you
that?
you make me some checks to see how well you steer your boats out of this little cove.
Is there any skill associated with it, or is it just a d20 in proficiency?
No, I'd
Or
say
an
it's.
ability?
God, I don't know. I'd say you could use athletics or survival.
Survival it
Animal
is.
handling up to boat handling.
Would it add?
Oh,
Oh, let's go.
Would it add another +2 on top of the proficiency in athletics or not?
oh no, you choose athletics or survival.
No, I mean my proficiency with the boat.
Wait, it just mean you wouldn't do it with disadvantage. So
Oh,
Real.
shit.
yeah, disadvantage.
God damn it. My nat
No.
20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh great. 7.
So Real.
15 with disadvantage.
Yours goes well. You manage to slip under the sort of boardwalk, get it out without any real damage. Maybe Babette, maybe with
You're weighing down the boat, Feathers.
Gilfie being a bit distracting, sitting in your boat. You're not used to having other people in your boat. You sort of scrape the bottom of the bugger boat as you come out of the
There we go.
the sort of
little
shoal, and your boat hull takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Ah, sheesh, Nick.
Oh, sorry, Babette. I didn't know. Can I help? Can I push?
No, just keep tying the knots.
Oh, okay. Frantically tying knots, getting her fingers stuck in the knots.
Here she
So-
goes, here she goes.
Both the boats are unmoored. Hepatra jumping in after the boats. Take that as a yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, was that you saying would she? Sorry, I thought
Yeah.
you said She
Would
would
she?
be.
No,
Yeah,
would
yeah,
she?
yeah.
Yeah. And you drift away from Bilgewater into the larger expanse of the lake.
Sprung a leak.
Have they said, oh, you're not there. You see the majesty of the lake as you go out, drift onto the calm waters. It's quite nice.
Now this
You-
you might like it.
You think you're heading towards the southwest. That's where they said the Imperial Ruins were. And seeing as you can go 24 miles per day, from what you've heard from Grak Fanak, or should I say the most resplendent Grak Fanak, you should be able to get there in a day. So how I'm going to do sort of the travelling by water in this campaign is every time you go a whole day, I'm just going to do an encounter, because that's nice and simple. It could be anything easy or difficult. It could be a fight. It could be something else. But what I'd have both the boats do at first is a perception check. So Gilfie or Babette could do it. Rill could do it.
No, dude, you're too busy tying the knots.
Okay.
Captain's gotta look out for his crew, mate. 14!
Daydreaming up at the sky. Very
Yeah.
much enjoying the feeling of the open sky and the open water.
And before we quite move on, your boats have drifted to a point where you're not far away, but you can see the other boat on your horizon, and you're like, I know where I'm going. But Rill, as you're on your boat, dreamily rowing away, as you look back up, at the front of your boat, you can see an old man sitting there, and I will show you what he looks like.
But
Oh god, where is he? Yeah. You see this crusted scale old man. He's sitting on the edge of your boat. He's mumbling to himself like, "He's gonna come up." What does he do?
did I? Because I know I got. I pleased him with my fishing before,
Yeah.
but I can't remember whether I interacted with him at all or if it was just a mentioned thing. Or
You didn't interact with him, but
Okay.
you knew who Senex was.
Okay.
So he appears as a scaled, aged humanoid. He favours those who fish with a line, has imperial times, calm and contemplative. He will offer humanoids a chance to worship him, but will not be slighted by rejection. He's not a popular god. So he's just sitting on the edge of his boat. You can see his little boots in the water splash, and he's like, "Yes, come on, why won't you come up?"
Yeah, Rill would kind of slow his rowing, the oars, and let it drift a little bit, and call out and just say, "What are you looking for?"
What am I looking for? The big catch. The big catch. And he turns around. Oh, it's you. I remember why I'm here now.
You have me at a disadvantage, unless you are Senex himself.
Yes, some call me Senex, others the old man. Senex, in my time, just meant old man. He kind of looks around in the horizon. It's like, turns back to you. It's like, oh, it's you.
Well, welcome to the Bread Bowl. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sort of, he's like splashes in the water. It's like, I heard from down the fishing line, eh? That you might have had quite an extraordinary catch back on the old lake. Is that true?
It was a huge catfish. Though, truth be told, if it weren't for my companions, and he kind of like nods his head out towards the other boat, I probably would have been dragged beneath the waves by the beast.
Oh, I see. Trying to give you to your friends is very honourable. Though you brought it in, I heard, and you got the spoils.
I got the spoils. I made the. He bit my line, but I'm not sure I can claim to have brought him in myself. Wouldn't want to lie to a god.
Well, we've all caught things in a day that have been on our line. But he was on your line. And this is why I'm on your boat. He sort of gestures, not really looking back, but he's like got his little hand out, like,
Real up Stormcrest.
I am here to offer you to be your patron, as it were. I admire good fishermen, even if they have help. You know what we gods are like, always looking for someone to complement our skills.
That's very kind. I'm honored. Thank you.
Well, and then you see his fishing line. He's like, "Oh, it's a big one!" And he's pulling it, and he flicks it up, and it's this tiny little fish. And he's like, "Eat of this, and you shall have my blessing." Just a raw, squirming fish in his hand.
Now?
Yes.
All right. Looks at it unsure. Could I try and do a sleight of hand check to... He's gonna eat it, but I want to try and stealthily, though the more I think about it, the less convinced I am that it's possible. So I've got the produce flame cantrip. I'm being Bioganesi. I kind of want to like scorch it to make it slightly less gross as it goes down.
Okay.
But in a stealthy manner.
Yeah, you can do a sleight of hand.
Come on! Expertise. 50.
So you do it, and as you're doing it, he just lets out a little laugh, and he's like, "I don't care how you eat it or accept my blessing, just get it down, you boy."
It's like, delicious. Thank you.
As you eat it, you see some of the scales on his face, like almost peel off.
Ooh.
Like he's almost becoming a little bit more humanoid
Mm.
as you do it, and you feel this like rush and this salty taste in your mouth, and he's like, "Yeah," and sort of apparates into nothingness, and you get the blessing of Senate.
Let's go.
I will show you. So, Senex's blessing. When fishing from land, you gain advantage on your casting. You get a straight roll without the fishing tackle. Any fish that's caught and consumed, it'll grant you 1d8 temp HP.
Very nice. Yeah, Rill would just kind of like widen his eyes, smile to himself, just be like, "Man, it's been a weird few days."
Lots of gods.
Born on a shattered lake.
Oh, but I think I've knotted like 100 knots by now. Do you think I can do that relaxing you said that it was about, riding boats?
I suppose you earned yourself a little break.
Thanks.
You can be my first mate.
First mate?
It's the first mate I ever had. Therefore, you're the first mate. First mate feathers.
First mate? We're like friends, you mean?
No, it's like second in command on the boat. So if I
Oh.
die, then you become the captain.
Oh, well. I thought we were gonna die for that.
See what's out? You don't know what's out. It's dangerous.
Well, that's true.
You don't know
I don't know.
what enemies I have. There's people after me that could try to steal my business acumen.
You guys are stupid.
Actress head pops up next to the boat.
Why do you think I gotta hire on security details such as yourselves? You never know what's gonna happen out here.
Well, I'm sure we can get rid of them, I guess.
You gotta keep your eyes peeled first mate feathers.
Well, that's true. She sort of turns her head all the way around and all the way back again. I'll keep an eye out. What about, what are we meant to do with these enemies of yours if we do see them?
Dispatch them in any way you see fit.
Dispatch of them? What dispatch? Well, like parcels?
Nah, like, I don't know. If I was some sort of security detail, I'd probably, I don't know, drown them.
Drown them?
There's a lot of water around here.
Well, I mean,
You'd remember there's like Kappa as well.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'll try and drown them, but it's
air
not
'em
my
out.
first choice.
You can't have too much water. That's what you do.
Too much water. Okay, well, if that's how you say you can dispatch of them.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Are they as strong as you a bit?
Well, I don't know, I'm pretty badass.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know if we can beat such a badass.
But anyway, I still need, that's why I hired you folks on.
Well, I know, but if they're as badass as you a bit, how are we gonna beat them? Gotta learn the secrets, you know.
Well, you never know what kind of enemies might send after me.
Well, that's true. It could be different. Some badasses and some not, you know.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Right, that's enough of a break. Get back to town nuts.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna go and see Rill. And she just jumps out of the boat and flies over onto Rill's boat.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Rill.
Ahoy there.
Oh, I bet it's got me tying lots of knots. I'm not really sure what they're for. He didn't say, but
Is
it's
it-
kind of tiring.
Is it as relaxing as advertised?
Definitely not. And it's kind of rocky, you know, on the boat. I kind of prefer flying about, you know.
Yeah, being on the water takes some getting used to. I remember getting a chuckle or two from more steady water folk when I stepped into family dinghy for the first time.
Oh, you didn't fall in, did you?
It depends if 1 foot counts.
Just law-wise, that would be called the bread basket.
Ah, let's go.
I don't know. Does that count?
Sure. I don't really mind. I think probably it does count. But got my own little thing now. He kind of slaps the side of the bread bowl, and you
And the
notice
bread
that there's
bowl
like lots of little
wobbles.
wobbles. There's lots of little like scorch marks around the bread bowl.
Nice. Well, you mind if I just sort of sit here for a bit, Real? I mean, I'm trying to adjust my sleeping pattern at the moment. Kind of not really used to being awake during the day.
By all means, it's kind of weird. You're sat in the same spot as the god just was.
Would we have seen him, Kieran? How far away are we?
I think Rill was quite far ahead because he wasn't paying attention with the perception, so his boat probably came out much further. You would notice beneath you, though, it is quite encrusted in salt.
Yeah, something feels all gritty under here.
Yeah, he kind of just turned up, pleased with the catfish we managed to deal with.
Oh, so there's a fishing god?
I think so.
So
Weird.
you'd know he was the very specific god of fishing from the land with a line.
I love it so much.
Amazing.
Well, for better or worse, he's given me his blessing. I just had to eat a little fish. Wasn't too bad, really. Salty.
Yeah. That's all it
Blessing.
really tasted of as well. It didn't really have much physical form other than that.
Was that similar to the other one we had in the shrine?
Rimbling. Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of a similar feeling.
Oh, what did he
Maybe
give you? He didn't make you glow again, did he?
No. Feel a lot more confident with fishing. Should probably get myself a line. And got a hankering for some fish.
Might be a good idea, to be honest. I don't know where we're going to get most food from. I only bought enough for a week, and I've kind of used most of my rations.
Do you eat whilst you fly, or do you land to?
Usually land to catch something, and then just fly away.
Real.
Sometimes I eat on the go.
Yeah.
Quickly do a con save.
Oh god. Oh, con save.
When you had some hankering for a fish, you felt like this, like, oh, actually, I should start fishing right now. Like, you're like, there's some tasty more fish in there probably, but then you're like, damn, maybe this is what that did. Maybe you just get a much more hankering for fish now that you're a worshipper of Senex.
Yeah, I think Gilford
But
would
you
notice
managed to
real
repress it.
lick his lips and kind of look at the water around, just be like, yeah, I wouldn't mind landing and having some food.
Yeah, maybe we should have some, like, when we take a little break. I'm sure we will at some point.
So,
Yep.
Wait, go on if you're going to go on.
I was just gonna say, was Babette in a good mood? Our boss?
He seems to be. Maybe I should go and ask him why he wanted all those knots.
Maybe it's like a whip to make sure we're working hard.
Oh, maybe. I don't know if I get paid enough for that.
No, don't think so. He seems good-natured, though.
Yeah, I like him so far. Just as I like you and Hippocra as well. Everyone's been nice, really good so far.
Yeah, it's a funny little band. Not the funniest I've travelled with.
No?
No, there's some real characters around here on the lake. Some people go a bit water mad.
Oh, so not in a good way then.
Depends on their mood. If you catch them at the right time, they can be a blast, a great time for a day or few. But catch them in the wrong mood, they can be dangerous.
That's good to know, Bill. We'll keep that in mind when we see people.
Yeah, don't assume the worst, but keep an eye out.
Well, I'm just gonna sit here for a bit then. I'll check the bed later.
So, as you're about halfway through the day, the two suns are very high in the sky. They sort of cross over each other. So
There's
while
two
one-
suns?
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
So the shadows get a bit weird in this world. So, but at this point, they're both high, and your shadows are at their shortest. Rill and Gilfy, you're a bit blinded by it. Because Rill wasn't paying too much attention. He's much further ahead into the lake than Babette and Hepatra. But Babette, with your good con check, your good perception check from a while ago, I'll move over to this map. You can see in the distance about. Hang on, let me just move this around. Hepatra would. Where do you think Hepatra would be, Anya? Do you think she'd be closer to Babette's boat or Rill's boat? Or in the middle?
Shout it to me, love.
I think she'd be closer to Rill's boat.
Okay, we'll put you there, so you're just behind.
I think she's intrigued by him because she's not met very many young men before.
Ah, that makes sense. Babette, over here, you can see some forms of some very, very shabby looking boats, which seem to be heading in the sort of southwesterly direction between these three little islets that you can see. And you can see these sort of, it looks like two boats, and there's like some small amphibian forms in them. Which there seem to be in each boat. There seem to be two rowing, and the other two are jumping up and down. You would definitely know what these creatures are because you've been rowing about. You've done a lot of traveling across this, and you would recognize them as what we call muddy wugs.
Okay.
So
yes.
Babette, you would know that a muddy wug, they're an aggressive tribal race who live on the fringes of a shattered lake. In Imperial times, their population was controlled and their skin used for waterproofing of the Imperial cells. However, since the Sundering, their population has exploded and there's muddy wug settlements everywhere. You'd also know that these muddy wugs worship a god called Modlar, who's the god of a stinking bog.
Okay.
And they have elemental mud powers associated with them. So seeing these guys in the distance, you're not too far away from them. You're about 100 feet away. As you crested around this island, you saw their little boats emerge, and you can see that Rill is heading straight for them.
In that case, then he'll call out and say, "Pirates of ahead! Hoist the anchors or whatever."
And with that, Gilfie and Hepatra, can you do perception checks? Rill, you're going to count as surprised.
Yep. Daydreaming about eating fish.
I will reveal them. They're in two little rowing boats, and they're both coming towards you.
I'm sorry, I thought I rolled it. Oh, I did.
No.
Ho-ho!
Gilfie, can you do a history check as well? And Hepatra, also do a history check. And Rill. Actually, yeah, it'll just take. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Fucking hell, why couldn't you save those bloody nat 20s for
Holy
combat,
shit.
Patra?
So Hepatra, one of the few things you've heard of and worried about is traders who'd get assaulted by these horrible, filthy little bog frogmen.
Okay.
And you know what these guys are. They're not particularly dangerous, but they are disgusting, and they're doing anything just to steal your stuff.
Like me.
Gilfie, you wouldn't recognise them. You haven't been on the ground enough. You've just flown over where they could have been. And Rill, you'd know who they are, but you haven't really noticed them yet.
Much does it.
So, can we roll?
Security gate, I'll protect your master.
Oh yeah, muddy wugs.
Sorry, did you say roll initiative?
Yes, please.
Sorry, I
It's alright.
was being an idiot. I was like, what? What's initiative? And then I was like, oh yeah, of course, initiative! Ah!
I got a 4.
17.
I can't even find my token. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we all got 4s.
Little group of you.
Gilfie's just fallen asleep in the boat.
Just check this boat. So how much can it move? 15 feet on the water. Okay. So 2 muddy wogs paddling. Dash. Can you do? Yeah. So you see these 2 muddy wog boats come slightly closer. Real at this point, you probably would have seen them. As
Yeah,
they
I think on his
cruise around
turn he
the
would just
corner.
be like, "What'd you say, boss man?" And then turn around and be like, "Oh, shit."
Kieran,
Yeah.
are there boats like the Roomba Rapid boats at Fort Park?
I think that would be an apt comparison, yes. And you can hear as they come around a corner, like, "Oi!" So this guy here, he's gonna throw a mud bomb at Rill. He has how far away is it? He has disadvantage. Oh god. So it woof over your head, Rill. And
Damn it. I just got clean.
this guy over here, he's also going to throw a mud bomb at your boat. And that goes sailing over too.
Nice.
The other guy.
What do
is
these
gonna...
look like? Is it just like a clump of mud?
Yeah, they're like huge balls of stinking mud, which they seem to be forming in their hands. Like they sort of rub their hands together, and this like big ball of stinking mud comes out, and then like do a double hand throw across at you. They don't look very intimidating, but and then the other 2, one of them's going to throw a spear at Rill, and the other one's going to throw a spear at Hepatra, both with disadvantage. So this one's for Rill.
Ooh, yeah.
This one is for Hepatra.
Oh my god.
So both hit. So one on Rill,
Wonderful.
4 piercing damage. One on Hepatra. Oh wait, sorry. 2 piercing damage.
Damn.
Gilfie, you see these disgusting little toad creatures on the boat.
Pops the head up over the boat side. Just like, well, I don't know what those are, but I'm gonna go check on the bit.
You just saw Real get nailed by a spear.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ray was like, "Don't worry about it. They can't hit anything as the mud bombs go flying over." And then, yeah, ow.
Okay, well, she's just gonna look over it a bit. Then he's all right. No one coming at him.
No, they seem very focused on your boat at the moment.
I'm vulnerable.
She will then. She's gonna do. What's the range on that? Hang on. Okay. She will, from the boat, put a foot on the side and cast Ice Wind, which is basically just Ice Knife, but flavoured as wind.
Oh my god, this could wipe them out. Oh,
Oh, it definitely hits.
that 2d6 is so high.
Wait, so which way round does this go? I can't remember.
So I think I think I have to aim at one of them.
Yep.
I think, and then
Yeah.
they pass or fail, and then the surrounding within 5 feet get hit with that different thing.
Okay, so I'll tell you. This guy here, here's the one who threw the spear. This guy threw the mud bomb. These two at the back are rowing.
We'll go for the spear guy.
Okay, so what does it? Is it just like ethereal wind?
Yeah. So it's just gusts of wings forward, and a huge gust of frosty, cold ass wind comes across, and it's just blast them all. Blast one guy.
So this
That's
guy's
a
jumping up
way.
and down with the spear. He's like, yeah, and you just see the wind get sucked out of him. He's like, ah! And he like falls into the water dead.
Yeah.
And the other 4 just get blasted with it, and they're like, ah! But they're all right. They're alive.
11 damage. Okay.
Wait,
They made their saves.
Oh shit! Oh, it's half damage, right?
No, if they
No.
make their save, they take no damage.
Yeah.
Do you know
If they
how
don't-
much it delights me that they sound like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries?
They do sound like that. That's a great shout.
Dex, right?
I just love that.
13.
The one who hit me with the spear got to live his best life before he died.
Fail.
Oh god.
Fail.
So is that 11 damage?
11
Yeah.
cold
That's 11
damage.
damage, yeah.
For each of them.
So there's this one like collapsed into the water. The others look up, and they're just like, eh! I mean, they seem to just get frozen in the boat, and the boat just
Yeah.
like goes wide and crashes, and they all die. Jesus Christ!
Fucking hell. Rick looks down at Gilfy, he's like, oh, remind me not to get on your bad side.
He just sucks the wings back in and just sucks down in the boat. Okay.
11. Perfect. Hepatra, you just saw these muddy wogs completely fail.
She's just going, drying her hands.
Well, that was fucking.
That was insane. That 5 and 6 on the 2d6.
Yeah, Hepatra's like, yep. Where are they? What's my swimming speed again?
You're right.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm zoomed in too far, so because I was
it's
trying to
40.
see some.
Or is it 40?
It's too far. Okay, she will go as far up as this, and she will make a dart attack.
Rising out of the water.
Oh
Which
wait,
one?
no. Would she? No, she'd probably do the fog cloud thing.
Ooh,
Okay.
blind him.
No. Dart attack. It's fine.
Okay.
Gilfy's got this.
This guy threw a mud bomb, and this guy has a spear.
Yeah, that guy. Fuck you
Okay.
and your spear.
So he's dancing as well. The dart. What's the dart look like? Is it like a little trident?
Yeah,
It just pierces into him. Can you roll the damage?
I'll think about it.
It's a little trident, not just a fork.
5.
Yeah, true. And he takes it in the
Actually,
neck.
Tom, it's a dingle hopper. Thank you.
He takes it in the neck, and you can see this like almost like diarrhea shit blood like, pouring down his neck.
Fuck.
Look, these guys. So...
Babette, you can.
Wait, I can do my thing.
Oh yeah.
My thing. Ahaha.
Wait, can you?
Oh wait, can I?
No, it'd be an unarmed strike. You're too far away.
Yeah.
Punch the water.
Shh. Yeah,
Babette,
okay.
you can use your action to steer the boat, or
Yeah,
you can shoot.
I'm doing that.
Oh, look, Anya, you could spend a key point to do patient defense, or the other one.
I
Step
can't
the wind.
control
if
this
you want to.
bugaboo. Okay.
Do I want to do that though? Because I wanna bash them.
Yeah, just say what you are.
Yeah.
So if he dashes, he can go 30 feet in the boat.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Which will...
Imagine
Take the bugaboo.
violently rowing.
Send that to the back. There you go.
Looks scared.
Real.
Ow! Got speared. So movement is with the boat, and it's 15 feet.
Yeah, you can dash to 30 feet.
Okay. And is it? Because I assume it's not like normal movement, because obviously the boat takes time to like turn or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
How does? Is it?
Yeah, I need to look at this.
Like,
Control, move up to the ship speed. So you can do a 90-degree turn.
Okay. Cool.
But you haven't moved yet, so I'm going to say you can be going in whatever direction you want.
Okay. Just to meet up with Babette. Just gonna do like a 15 feet. I don't have control of the boat.
Oh, what? I'll probably put the... I'll put the old boat on, sorry.
Yo.
I'll put the old boat on. Can you move that one?
I can indeed. Thank you. So he would move 50 to here, I think. Just kind of flanking along. Back towards Babette. And then... Ah, shit, I'm closer. Juice flames. Oh, wait, no, I've got my short bow.
Don't you ignore me and my hilarious joke, Clements.
I laugh.
No, you didn't. I didn't hear you. Lies.
Lies. Short bow's 80 feet. So, yeah, he'll take a shot with a short bow. Yeah, at the one with the spear, I think.
Okay.
Kind of brace himself in the boat. Pulls up the short bow, just tucked down by his side. Yeah.
It
19.
hits. So another dart goes into his neck.
No sneak attack. So
No sneak
just
attack.
The 3.
So this muddy wug, as the arrow went in, there's another jet of like feces out of its thing, but it's still alive. The muddy wug's turn. So 2 little muddy wugs steering. They're gonna bring the boat up to Hepatra. And then you see them. You see the one that had the bomb get out the spear. Hepatra, as these muddy wogs get close to you, they fucking stink. It's so off-putting. And basically, what happens with that is if you're in 5 foot of a muddy wog, you get disadvantage on all your attacks.
Great. Thanks, Kieran.
They smell horrific. So they're going. They're both going to bite you.
Try it.
So they're both snapping at you, going out of the way. You're like, Jesus Christ! I think I get infected if those guys have made contact. And then they
Calm the fuck down.
And then they look like, and they try and grab you.
Awful. Awful, awful.
So one of them hits with a spear.
Would you? Oh, yeah. Ow.
4 piercing damage.
That was not very nice. Now we really can't be friends.
Gilfy.
She looks up it. Real. Are they still there? Should I do it again?
If you can do that again, yes, please. Epatra looks like she's not particularly happy with them poking at her.
Okay. Jumps up. Again. To the one over here. Rolling.
Holy shit. That's a lot of damage.
16.
So this
So
guy.
if it hits, this guy gets 17 damage.
Well, he gets 10 straight away, and then he gets to make
Yeah.
the save.
Oh yeah.
So the guy that it hit. Then the other guys.
Oh.
Oh, they're passing.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Hey.
So the guy got hit, he takes it in, this jet comes out, just starts spraying all into the water. He's like clambered, he's like down on his knees, barely alive. The other two, they just seem to be taken aback by the damage. They definitely got hurt though. The other guy at the back, he's like, "Wah!" and falls off the back of the boat.
Well, the ones that pass don't take any damage.
Oh, they didn't take any. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will watches it happen. He's like, I thought you said you could do it again.
I tried. Doesn't come out that good every time.
Well, the guy you nailed in the neck's having a real bad time.
Well, that's something.
God, I don't know why, but I can't help but imagine the Muddywugs as fucking the Thunderbird style puppets. Their arms like flailing around, and then their heads like pop off, and poo just sprays out the top of the puppet. They're just there like. So good.
Hepatra.
Well, they're close enough that I can punch them now. Not that I really want to touch them, but that is not the point.
This one sitting next to you, he stinks, so you got disadvantage on your attack.
Ugh. Then I'm going to use a key point and do Flurry of Blows.
Yeah.
Half holding your nose.
They still at disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, so first one.
That hits. And
5.
punch him in the throat, and he coughs something up on you.
Oh! Like right in the face, I imagine.
Yeah.
And then 12.
It doesn't hit.
Ah!
Good effort.
Sorry, that was a Terry mode. Was proper annoying. Yeah, that's me.
The bet.
The bet's gonna move 15 feet up,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna pull out his light crossbow. He's gonna take a shot.
At the one Hepatra's attacking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please tell me the crossbow is called the Bugger Bow.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and the bolt whistles through the sky. And do damage.
Five.
Oh
And
wait.
it slumps on Hepatra and starts like writhing, covering her in goo. But then it falls into the ocean.
Yeah, her Patra's probably screaming.
That's like got some real gangster energy going on with all this killing. Real.
Yeah. Being that they're not near the better anything, he is going to move the ship a bit closer. So he had moved up right, so 90 degrees will be top left instead. Wheels it round. Move up like this. Come on, Gilfy. And yeah, short bow shot again. Gonna aim it at the closest one for the clearest shot.
Yeah, he's half dead.
Yeah, indeed.
Going everywhere.
Holds it up
Really
to his
rubbing
eye.
salt into that wound there, Tom.
Sights down the shaft of the arrow, and as he looses the arrow, the feathers at the back kind of flicker with a little touch of flame at the end of them.
Oh, that's so you, Tom.
Yeah, I like this guy. But we'll see what he gets.
Oh.
So the guy's head just like dips down as you're about to finish him off.
Yeah, and all the flames serve to
Finishing.
do is make sure everyone can see that the shot missed. It's like a tracer flare as it goes past.
I like to think you just see the shit covered Hipatra just turn and look at him and be like, mm-mm.
Real shrugs.
On the Muddy Wug's turn, going to use its standing leap as it drops the oars and it's like whee! Across onto the boat as it doing a 20-foot jump.
Jesus.
Gonna see how well he lands. Yeah, it doesn't move on. Yeah, he's fine. He's gonna try and bite you, Real.
Fuck.
Then he tries to jab you with his spear.
Yes. Shoves the short bow in its mouth to keep it open, but gets stabbed.
6 points of piercing damage.
I'll hedge risk that.
Thank you. Just hear the coin,
6 gold.
Mario coin sound in my head.
Yeah.
Bling, 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 bling.
Gilfy. Oh wait, I didn't do this guy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna try and row the boat away. Just like limp it away. Catcher doesn't get attack because it's the wrong side. Yeah, Gilfy.
He's getting away. Should I go get him? Or try to?
It's like holding the shaft of the spear, and it's
Yeah.
like just like, oh, yep, dude, get him.
If you're sure, I can help here. She's just so slowly flying upwards. If you're sure.
He's just making pain sounds.
Just gonna go do a frostbite, fighting breeze on this guy that's trying to get away. Con save.
Go.
You failed.
He failed.
Oh. Oh, 6 damage.
And you just see the boat slowly come to a rest as his form just collapses in the boat.
Yeah, shrugs. I've got him. He looks
With
back
one
at
hand
Real.
on the spear, Real puts his other bloody hand up with a little thumbs up. Good job.
Hipatra, it's your turn.
He's coming.
Sorry, yes.
Save me.
Are they not? Oh, right, shit.
Getting stabbed.
Gonna get over there. I don't think so, thank you. I'm just gonna. Oh, fuck's sake.
Although I now realise with Babette's intervention, Real is just making a big song and dance about getting stabbed.
Still hurts.
The pain, the pain.
It didn't work, did it? So.
She's still got disadvantage because he's smelly, but it reduces his AC because you're flanking him.
Roll again.
Oh.
10 could be enough.
13?
Uh,
Oh shit, no, that wasn't the same thing, sorry. Haha, haha. I'm smart, man. Oh,
I'll
fuck.
do the short swords together. The short swords missed, but the unarmed strike would have hit as your bonus action.
Cool. Then she will give him a punch. 5 damage.
Yeah, and you clap him on the back, and you feel like this mushy, like part as your hand goes slightly into him. Anything else?
No, that's me.
Babette.
I'm gonna move up another 15 feet.
Mhm.
And then take another shot with my light crossbow. No, that's
Uh-oh.
No.
Whistles overhead and just hits into this body of this
I can't-
muddy wug.
Oh wait, I can't even do that anyway because I have to reload, right?
Oh. No.
No. Look, this means a one-shot per turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you did action move the boat, right? Is that an action or is that a bonus action? Or not an action at all?
It is an action. Right.
I don't think Hannah wants us to win this fight.
Oh no, it says the rowboat can take the move action.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, as long as someone's sitting in it, so yeah, it's fine.
Tom, what have you taught Hannah? No!
Be a proper player.
Damn it.
So proud.
That's my turn.
This horrific little creature's like fighting you over its spear with you.
Yeah, and he's just like pulling it back and forth. And he's like, "Oh God, just let go!" And then he's gonna like flick a sleight of hand, flick a dagger up into his hand, and stab it in the face.
Nice.
Face stab. Disadvantage because it's stinky.
Yep. It's not enough. Oh, no flanking, so it is enough.
Yeah, face stab. No sneak attack because of disadvantage. Getting that rule wrong? I feel like I was doing that rule before.
But jab it in the side of the neck. Just like starts shooting down it. It's like, and falls.
Nice.
As you kill the last muddy wug, can you all do perception checks, please?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 9.
Got
Okay.
8.
So, Gilfie and Rill, on this island over here, you can see there was quite some boggy land.
Mm.
And it starts like almost like churning, and it starts pushing up into this amorphous humanoid form that's looking out at you.
Oh.
Ugh.
Great.
You just.
It's got the heart of Tafiti.
Yeah.
So Gilfie, you see this huge mud-like creature just sitting there looking at you like.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Just looks at everyone, points in that direction. Do you guys see that as well? Kind of muddy looking. Not really sure what it is though. Just kind of flies back over. Hands on the boat.
Looks real gross.
Does anyone know what it is?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? There is nothing there.
Like points. You don't see it?
No.
It would
There's-
look like a mound of mud to you, Hepatra.
It is just mud.
Well, she kind of like tries to describe it to you. She's like, well, there's the eyes. There's a mouth. You can see like a big circle in the middle.
No, I don't see it.
Well, I mean, maybe you need to get your eyes checked because I can see it,
But it's not there.
but it is there. Well, she looks around.
Now it's not the time to be arguing, Hepatra.
As you're both talking, this rumbling voice comes out. So,
Well,
as it's
you hear it.
bubbling. You would have been able to hear that, yeah.
You hear it, Hipatra?
No.
You would have been able to hear it.
Well, I hear something, but that just sounds like a swamp to me.
Wait, does your race not have ears?
Does Rill understand the words?
Yeah, it's primordial.
Ooh.
What's it saying?
It said one of you come closer.
Oh.
I think that's
As
more
Gilfie and
than
Hepatra going back and forth, will be like, he or it wants one of us to come closer.
Fuck no.
Yeah. Last one to put their hand up has to go closer.
Put hand up.
I'm not going over there.
Hey, boss man, the big thing wants one of us to go closer to it. Says to Babette.
Now let's move off in another direction. I don't want to bother him.
All right.
Right. I'm gonna roll a d4.
Uh-oh.
Patra 1, Rill 2, Gilfie 3, Babette 4.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling for insta death.
Is that Gilfie or Rill? I can't remember.
If it was 3? Not sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was me.
Okay. You see it reach down. It picks up this like huge bit of slimy mud. It's like, accept my blessing, and it's gonna throw a huge mud bomb at you.
Tom is rocking with laughter. It's great.
Gotta try that one with my students. Accept my blessing.
27.
As you throw a massive. Why am I imagining that instead of a mud bomb, it would just be like tissue paper, like soaked in soap, like you used to chuck on the ceiling, and it would get stuck on there.
So, Rill, can you roll a dexterity saving throw?
I like to think Real's just like talking to Gilfie, just saying like, I wonder what he wanted, and then just completely splattered by the mud bomb. Well, dex save. $16. Oh, I just made it.
Yeah. So, as you're talking, you're like, huh? And there's just like massive mound of shit just like plops onto you. It reeks. Gilfie, you manage to like dive out, like fly up into the air. You just see Rill covered in mud, and you can feel it almost like seeping into your skin, Rill. And you receive Modlar's blessing. So, where is it? And as he does it, and disappears. So the god of stinking bog grants you the following benefit. Once per long rest, you can either activate the stink of the bog as a bonus action. In 30 seconds, creatures within 5 feet, they get disadvantage on their attack rolls. But you smell like shit. Or you can throw a bog bomb.
You know.
Will just doesn't move, just stands there with his arms out next to him, dripping off the shit into the boat, just like, well, guess it's the bog basket now. Bog.
I think I might go to Babette's boat, Real. That's alright.
Sure, yep.
Okay. See you later.
Yep, have fun.
Yeah, I will. Good luck with, you know, because it sits with Babette.
I've got 3 God's blessings now, what the fuck?
Yeah, backing up.
Yeah.
Good job, security, get out.
Thank you, Babette. We've got really muddy and he smells, so here I am.
Yeah, well, you know, same as always, Dan.
I suppose so. You did fall in that bucket.
This quite hurt, though.
Oh, he is. Mate, Real, do you want some healing?
I don't think he replied. Sitting there in the mud.
I got this. I'm the benefactor. I'll provide the healing.
Okay, Babette.
He'll move up. He'll move the boat up alongside.
The boat slowly comes alongside.
Babette, this is the first time you smelt this mud. It's horrific. It's almost like when I was cleaning out my dad's toilet when it got blocked.
Oh, by the Lord of the Clams, that's an awful nasty smell there, Will.
Good to see you too, boss.
Drink this, hothead.
He's going to pass him a potion of healing,
Yep, holds out his muddy hand.
which you can actually add a +3 to rather than a +2 on the end because of my thingy.
Nice. 9 total.
Just to point out to you, Babette, seeing as you're a businessman, you do see 2 boats just kind of floating in the ocean.
We commandeer these vessels and you could name them for yourselves. First mate feathers go commandeer them vessels.
I'll go and I'll have a look at least. If it's not too muddy, then I'll bring it back. But I kind of don't want it if it's muddy.
No, I'm with you on that one.
Someone will be willing to buy it. There's always someone in the Pearl with some kind of sick fetish.
Yeah, Gilfy flies over.
Yeah,
Look
as you go
inside.
over Gilfy.
Yeah.
You realise they're muddy before, but seeing as they've got dead bodies of these muddy wugs on, they're absolutely drenched.
Well, I'll bring it over, but I don't know about going in it myself. Maybe someone with, really terrible sense of smell.
Can Babette try and determine how much these boats might sell for?
Yeah, of course. Intelligence? Unless you think there's a better one. Or wisdom. Intelligence or wisdom, I think. Or
Investigation, maybe?
Yeah, go with investigation.
Well, because I've got Arcane Appraiser, which is this thing.
Oh.
So your travel and exchange on trade routes has taught you a vast amount of blah blah blah. Whenever you make any skill check to determine the value or cultural significance of any item or object, you are considered proficient and skill to add double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your normal.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, that's
So I would actually be proficient in this and double proficiency, so this is a +4 on top of this roll. Plus 22.
Okay. So, you know that at Flood's place, he was selling them for 38 pearls, which is quite cheap anyway.
Yeah.
They're obviously seaworthy vessels. If you could clean them up a bit, you might get about 38 pearls for each one. But if you sold them as they were, you might even still get like 25, 30 pearls.
Okay. In that case, then, Babette's gonna reach into his portable storefront, and he's going to use the pittons from the climber's kit and the hempen rope to sort of attach them to the bugger boat, if that's possible.
Would he put one on a bugger boat and one on? Would he ask Rill so it's a bit easier?
Yeah, that's probably a good
to put on
idea.
his
Yeah,
boat?
yeah, he'd do that. Yeah.
Would Rill agree?
Try and tie them at
Yeah.
a distance, though.
And I think because of the way the portable storefront works, he would each hour would have to stop to put it back into the items back in, otherwise they would it says here you can restock an item by placing it back into your portable storefront within 1 hour of taking it out.
So he'd be switching back and forth.
Yeah, just so he doesn't use these items up, because he wants to keep these and he doesn't want to have to pay for them.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, it'd probably be a tiny bit slower going, but not.
Yeah.
It's enough to be like, Babette, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Gotta pay tribute to the Pearl.
Saving money.
Law of equivalent exchange, y'all.
Whilst this all happened, Real would have just flipping bombed into the water next to Hepatra to get rid of the mud.
Yeah.
Just sort of surface next to her, doing a very rubbish sort of flaily treading water next to her.
Hepatra would sigh, and she would go under the water and wash all of the stuff that muddy bug puked on her face.
So, Real, with you would notice, what colour do you think Real's skin is normally like in the picture?
Yeah, I think like the picture's lighting's a bit weird, so it'd be a bit lighter than that in the daytime.
Yeah, but with this mod last blessing, you're ever so slightly more brown. And does you smell yourself? It's almost like when you think you smell, but you're not sure if you do. You've always got that feeling now.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, so in the water, he like hurriedly sloshes himself about, and then he pulls himself back up into the boat and just says to Patra, "You make this look way easier than it actually is." Gets back in the boat.
Yeah, are you not a water genasi? How do you not know how to swim?
Stands up in the boat, and he's like tying his hair back with a piece of scrapper cloth. I just swam.
That was not swimming.
Ah, brings back memories.
Of what?
Being ridiculed by actual water genasi.
Yes, I can see why.
Lights up a little flame in his hand, muttering to himself. Kind of toasts himself dry a bit.
And then Hepatra would just flick him with water.
And he'd kind of bristle for a moment, and then just sit down and be like, "Yeah, okay."
I'm just gonna get some water quickly.
Damn. Wonder how long my streak will last. Real covered in shit every session.
It's got to be every session.
That's
Really,
my thing
isn't it?
now.
It's just as well Kieran didn't hear you say that, isn't it?
I'm sure he'll have it in mind. Real app shits bucket. Man, the more I think about Hepatra, the more badass that seems. Like a merfolk monk, like going under the water, like shooting out of it to strike people, like
Oh yeah.
moving through the water, all like super dexterously and fast.
She's a badass.
Does she have a tail? Or does she have legs? Or does she switch between?
From what I
don't
remember
know.
you saying, Anya, was that when she walks on land, it sort of kind of transforms, and when she
Yeah.
jumps in,
Yeah. Cool.
I imagine it a little bit like H2O, just add water.
Okay.
when I was making the muddy wugs, I was thinking of in Tom's campaign have a Melodious talk about muddy wugs, and everyone's like, they don't exist. And he's like, they're real.
I've seen them in my dreams. Can't
So-
wait for that.
What are you guys doing now? You sort of got this little, can't remember what you call it, in the ocean.
Flotilla.
Yeah, flotilla.
Well, if somebody wants to get them clean, then, I mean, we could use them as beds, I guess.
Yeah, and they'll probably sell for a bit more pretty penny if they're nice and clean.
Well, maybe we could just dip them underwater.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, hothead, Mr. Patra. You wanna junk some boats?
What do I need boats for? Oh, actually, yes, perhaps.
We can sell them.
Koras taught me not to steal things.
You can't steal from the dead, they're dead. Plus, they probably stole them anyway. They're pirates.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
Hepatra and everyone. Well, all the people from Shattered Lake. Do a history check to see if you can tell if a boats of what design they are.
Would I get my proficiency thing again?
Yeah.
So an extra 2 on top of that is 16. Oh wait, no, I misread it. 18.
So these things are pretty caked in mud, so it's hard for you to tell real. You might never have been, that fascinated with everyone around you being able to swim. You might be a bit more like about boats.
Yeah.
Like a cargo when people are into cars. But even under all the mud, you can tell that these things were definitely built in the Pearl. Babette and Hepatra. Well, Hepatra's seen them. She's used to the underneath of them being a certain shape. Babette with that. You think if you clean them up, you might even be able to get a little bit more from them. They are very shat up, but they've got a very nice design. You think you could maybe hawk them for 40. They're very good rowing boats.
Looks like these ones are built in the Pearl. Might even be able to find who originally owned them.
They're a ways from home.
Get some kind of, finder's fee.
Yeah, maybe somebody's missing them.
Or missing the passengers.
Could be a reward.
Exactly.
Well, only one of us needs to row. The other, well, like two of us need to row. So I guess the others could be on cleaning duty. And he gives a bit of a sheen smile at Hepatra.
What time of day is it?
It'd be about. So the two suns have parted slightly in the sky, but because of this, it's quite easy to tell what time it is, because it's almost like hands on the clock in a way.
That's so cool! I'm so fascinated by this.
Probably about, you'd say two-ish after midday. You're definitely making good time towards the south west.
Well, if we find a place to rest up, we can always do it while we have a little, sleepy by.
I wouldn't mind free floating for a bit.
Yeah. I don't want to go fly about a little bit, to be honest. Maybe catch a fish. Oh,
That would be amazing.
Yeah, so you're taking a short rest?
So?
Certainly start taking a rest.
Yeah, we could do.
You're gonna float on the flotilla, get it to one of these little islands, or just free float?
How long will it take to clean them?
Probably an hour. To clean them well, an hour.
Yeah, Babette will clean them in that hour, so others can have a short rest, because I literally get nothing from a short rest, so... Well, I could replace my portable storefront stuff, actually. Hold on. Let's have a look. God, so much fucking text in this. Restock.
Rill removes like the sitting board in his ship and puts it on the side. You can see how he sleep in his boat sometimes.
Would I be able to restock because it says as part of a short rest, but would I not get a short rest if I was cleaning?
Are you mooring up on an island, or are you doing this all at sea?
I was thinking mooring up on an island.
Yeah, they are right there. Well,
Which one are
well,
you
maybe
going to
not
moor
next
up
to
on?
Poopy.
There's a big mud thing on that, so probably over here, right?
Yeah.
With the dead
Or,
muddy works.
I guess here's a little bay.
Oh yeah, down here. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Little bay.
If you're resting at the little bay, I would let you restock Babette, because you don't have much to worry about, and you've got the lake's very flat, so you could see anything sort of coming.
Sweet. I'm going to spend 50 gold and give myself another potion of healing.
Goofy's gonna go fly around, try and catch a fish
Let
on
me
the
just
surface of
read
the
that and
water.
make sure it's definitely how it works.
Okay.
As part of a short
Right.
run, we're placing currency or gems of infinity. Cool.
So, is Gilfy and Rill going to do some fishing in the short rest?
Real needs
Yeah.
to rest, I think.
I'll let you do fishing because it's
Oh.
relaxing.
Hell yeah. He doesn't have a fishing line though. Although I
Well.
guess seeing Babette tinkering with all his stuff, he'd be like, "Don't suppose you got a fishing line in somewhere in there, boss?"
Yeah, I got one. Here you go.
Yeah, gladly take it. What do I owe you?
Nothing. This is not part of the pearl's magic. This is my own fishing rod, given me by my mummy herself.
He'd hold it a bit more reverently, as Babette says there. Be like, I'll take proper care.
It's called Bitsy's tackle.
Alright, Bitsy Sacco, let's you and me try and catch some fish.
Oh God, where is it? I can't find it. Good cat.
I'm ready for my fishing mini game.
Can't remember where I put the rules. Seller, no. Build one. I think it was a wisdom check, right?
Cool.
What I can. Oh no, wait, I found it.
Silver.
So, Rill, make a survival check, straight roll. No, wait, advantage because you've got Senex.
Ooh, let's see if I get a 20.
And then, Gilfy, if you're just using. I assume she's trying to skim the lake, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, do one with disadvantage.
Okay. Survival, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, you spend quite a while flying around Gilfy, but things seem to be very deep down. You can't manage to snatch anything off the surface. But Rill, can you roll a d10?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna add that to my thing. That's so cool.
Right, Rill, as you're fishing away, get a very strong tug on the line. You're like, oh god, it's another big one. It doesn't feel as big as the catfish that you got before, but can you make a strength check?
Yep. He's like, oh, Bitsy's got something. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just make it, and you manage to reel in a large bass. Probably feed all of you.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Kieran,
He had a big grin on his face.
Yes.
would Babette know if there's like any insects in the Shattered Lake in these waters? Is there any like sort of dangerous or annoying insects?
Roll a history check.
History check. 9.
There's small, the ones that skim across the lake. There's those sort of insects. But when you think of insects, your mind's just torn back to like your ancestral memories of a horrible locusta that used to enslave your people, and you can't really get your mind off that. Like whenever you think about insects in the lake, you're like, those goddamn locusta.
Okay, in that case, he is gonna add, as it's 1 silver piece, which perfectly fills up my shop, the insect repellent incense.
Oh, I can imagine you'd just always be having it on his boat.
Yeah.
Never be too safe. Yeah, Real would have a big grin on his face and be like holding up the bass in his arms like a proud fisherman would.
And you hear this thing in your back of your mind, really. He's like, you should eat up, boy. That'd be good.
Babette?
was trying to do it like ethereal, but it didn't
Yeah.
work.
No, yeah, he would. He'd be like, "Who's hungry?"
Yeah, I could go for a little snack.
I will, but I'm not sure I like fish anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
if Gil was back, then she would also. I'll take.
He'd try and set up a little campfire on land, a little basic fire to cook.
And with your the god that I need to add in,
Mm-hmm.
so you'd be 4 out of 4 now. So you
Oh, I
better
would.
watch
Yeah,
it.
good point.
You easily managed to build a campfire.
Amazing.
Does anyone want a bedroll? I'm selling a bedroll.
I'm so glad Natalie's got this class. It's so perfect for you. Oh, I've already got a bedroom.
Oh, well, I'll leave a bedroll on this island, and then maybe if someone comes by, they can have a little sleepy bag.
Sleepy boy.
In the meantime, once the storefront's finished, I'll have some cook's utensils, so next time I can cook you a little salmon hothead.
I look forward to it.
Oh,
You see,
you can
Real
cook
looks
with
really
it.
happy with the campfire sparking in front of him.
Gil comes sits with him.
You gotta wait, though. It's gonna take its time.
Like, imagine you look over to the barrel and, like, as he's, like, placing coins and stuff into it and sort of dragging this kind of energy out of his hands, you just see it sort of start. I don't know if any of you have played Breath of the Wild, but you know when the cooking animation where it's like...
And jumping up and down. That's amazing.
It's like that.
Yeah, Real will be like, ooh. Damn. You guys have all got some crazy powers.
It's not my power, it's the power of the pearl.
I don't have any cool powers.
I just watched you flipping around in the water and punching people to death. That's a power in my book.
Fair point well made.
And you
You've
did
got-
that cool thing with the fog.
Also true.
You've got your fire, Real.
No, that's true. He'd like light it in his hand a little bit, move it back and forth.
I don't
That is
have any
impossible.
powers, that's why I hide you folks.
I guess that also makes it easier cooking, doesn't it, Real?
Sometimes, yeah. Though my dad used to get pretty annoyed when I tried to help in the bakery. Flour doesn't like open flames.
Oh, does it? What does it do? Does it explode?
Yeah, it kind of lights up real bad. Used to burn a lot of stuff. They used to shoo me out, bring me back in to show off to people, but yeah. Sometimes it helped.
You was built for the security life anyway. That's why I hide you
so.
on.
Wouldn't you see Gilfie? She knocked out a whole boat like straight away.
Yeah, that's why she's first mate.
Oh yeah, that made me first mate. I don't really know what it means, but
Means if I
You're-
die, you the captain.
You're like second in command.
Yeah.
secondary command.
Congrats.
When I go on holiday, you gotta give the orders.
Oh, is that right?
Not that I ever go on holiday.
No.
I always wanted to go on vacation to, the Airy and, the other places.
Well, that'll be fun. I'll take you there a bit.
Yeah, I don't know how, what you do it there.
It's quite high up though. I don't know how many stairs you've climbed before. It's, I mean, the stairs have not been maintained for a while. Usually people just fly up there.
There's a few stairs in the Pearl. There's lots of stairs in the Pearl.
We'll make it work. We'll get like a big basket or something, carry you up. That'll be.
Yeah, sure thing.
Sounds really cool.
I always wanted to go to them.
What's that forest to the north called?
Hang on, let me take you to the map.
Yeah,
just
'cause-
to make this a bit.
I remember places. What's the Green Isles? I don't know anything about that.
Not many people would. That's where the sort of Fey folk live.
Oh, okay.
they're pretty mysterious.
In that case, they said,
I always wanted to go salted forest. They said there's lots of cool stuff up there that Natalie didn't know about, but I'm sure Babette's got some idea.
Well, I've never been up there either, really. Only sort of flown about nearby.
would there be anything cool in the salted forest, Karen?
Might have been one of the places I haven't written about. It'd be very marshy. It's not very well explored.
Would there
so
be,
definitely...
I think there should be a fabled waterfall that no one's ever found.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Let me just write that down.
And it's called the... Tom, think of a name.
If nobody's ever found it, then
It's
how?
fabled,
It's
isn't it?
fabled.
There's like a legend
Yeah.
that it's out
Yeah,
there.
but then surely that involves someone having found it in the first place.
Well,
Like Fountain of Life, yeah.
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 Have they ever looked at Google Maps?
It's not on there, is it? But I know about it.
DJ came out then.
Yeah.
Oh, DJ. Um,
Sparkling Falls.
the tumbling pummel.
The brine.
Tumbling turquoise.
Glimmering brine.
Shimmering brine.
Like that.
Yeah, the Shimmering Brine's a great name. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I always
I
wanted
was
to go
gonna say-
find the shimmering brine.
Think it's real?
Well, who knows? It might be. If anyone was going to find it, it would be me, and then I could set up a tourist attraction there.
I think as well he would know that two creatures that drink salt water, like you lot, except real, it can grant not eternal life, but it can extend your life.
Can extend your life as well. I always said to my daddy and mommy, I said, I'll go find the shimmering brine, and I'll make it so you live forever. And then they can take back over the bugger boat, and they can go back to, you know, bring the family name back to prominence.
What is this shimmering brine? I think I've heard of it.
It's like a fabled waterfall in the soda forest.
They say there's a beautiful waterfall in the salted forest that can extend your life if you're a salt drinker.
Oh, pretty prized then, I suppose.
Yeah, no one's ever found it though, so, you know, it's probably not even real.
Gilfy, the one that you've heard of, because the Aryan's there, it's this sunded god. No one's ever been there either. It's really difficult to get to. But apparently, if anyone touches the physical remains of Divinum, they are granted elemental power.
Yeah, should definitely mention that. Well, we have something similar with the nearby Sundering God place. It's a place, right? Like a bunch of mountains.
It's a huge crater that has the physical remains of an old god in.
Oh, everyone know about that, or it's mostly Aryan?
People can roll history checks if they want to.
Yeah, I'm pretty clever, I'm sure I know. Yeah, it's casual 22.
Yeah, you'd know. Yeah, Hepatra would know because it's pretty related to religion, and yeah, Ro would know.
So would it be kind of similar to that sort of legend?
It's more of it'd be the more sort of a thing where you've known a lot of people who've gone out there to do it, but nobody's come back.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
Well,
kind of similar,
I
but,
had-
you know, not really.
I heard about the shimmering brine from an old sea dog or lake dog. He didn't really have much left rocking around in his noggin, so I'm a little bit skeptical. But it says, look, looking at the bet.
Was that
Boss
old
man said-
sea dog?
His name was
Oh, Sea Dog.
Homer.
His
Homer.
His name was Seaweed App Brine
Iliad.
Bottom.
I don't know him.
Brine Bottom. And he drank a lot.
Sounds like an interesting man, I guess.
It could be
A name
interesting
like that.
until he tried to weasel gold out, well, pearls out of you for more booze.
Hmm.
Anyway, he said the only way to find the shimmering brine is to close your eyes and think of the ocean.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, wait. So thinking of the ocean, you'd get like a vision, I guess.
Yes.
Hmm.
Maybe you have to go there first and then think of the ocean. I don't know.
My daddy always said you just gotta chop down enough trees and eventually you'll find it.
It's true.
Hmm. Well, this fish is really nice, Reel, that you made.
Well, thanks. Kind of holds up a chunk of the fish he's eating and just says, praise unto Senex. Thanks for the delicious fish.
Yes, don't worry about it. What you hear in your head?
Yeah, thanks, Senex. Right place to be, though.
Well, that wasn't creepy. By a fish.
And
Eating
all
a
of you
fish.
would hear in the back of your heads like, why is no one talking about me?
I'm just gonna ignore that.
What type of fish was that, guy?
That was sea bass, I think.
See that? No, I meant what one was he? The god.
Brindling.
Oh, it's like an
the
angler.
anglerfish.
An anglerfish.
This
Yeah.
guy.
Oh yeah.
And I think as he said that, you'd all light up slightly involuntarily.
Well, should we keep going then? I guess. I kind of don't really want to be in the boats though. I might fly above for a bit.
Yeah, are these boats looking pretty clean now? Do you think?
Yeah, they're looking good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Can Babette inspect them, Kieran, and see if there's any kind of like notable markings on them that might indicate if they came from like a certain area or if they belong to like a conglomerate or something?
Okay, yeah. Well, what would be good for that?
Investigation?
But yeah, investigation.
Could I add my double proficiency thing with my class thing?
Yeah. That's
Okay,
fair
so
enough.
+4 to this. Oh, 26. And then
So
actual 20.
he notices one of them is from the PDF, which is the Pelagic Defense Force,
Okay.
and the other one is actually from his own clan.
What from the... Oh, what the fuck is it called again? The conglomerate he's part of.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, well, this one's got, I just sell this one on, but this one belongs to the PDF.
We all know what the PDF is, right, Kieran?
Yeah,
Or
you know that. It's the Pelagic Defense Force. It's basically the government organised protect. So they protect.
Like militia.
Yeah, like a militia. They're quite guerrilla style though.
They
Damn.
they might be
It'll be
quite
good to get
helpful.
on their good side.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we just gonna drag them along behind?
How else are we gonna get them back?
Yeah,
Okay.
shouldn't be tricky.
No, it'd be fine. So you setting off again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're travelling along, the twin suns start to get wider and wider apart. The shadows become longer and longer and split on themselves. And as you're getting towards this area, you're getting quite close to where you think the ruins might be. You sort of look off onto the south west coast, and you see little ramshackle buildings, which you assume it might have been built by other people like you who just live on the outskirts of a shattered lake. But as you get closer, you do see this smaller, stout building made out of stone that is sitting on the edge of the coast. You haven't seen anything else like this, and it would match the Imperial Ruins that you've heard of before. So I'll just quickly show you on the map. So you'd be about here. It's hard to show you, but you'd see that sort of stout little tower.
This one.
Yeah.
I just realised I didn't have crossbow bolts in my thing, Kieran. Can I add that and just take away the gold? Just because
that's fine.
Wouldn't have made much sense him shooting. Thank you.
What do you reckon, boss? Are we heading in now?
What time is it?
They set off about 10. Probably be about 5. It's still light.
Okay.
Maybe not 5, maybe 6. But it'd definitely still be light.
I don't know, I'm not really an expertise at this kind of thing. First mate Feathers! What you say? You're the first mate.
I'd say it just depends on how you're feeling, Real. You got hit the most. Cleopatra, how are you feeling? And Babette, did you get hit? I don't think you did.
No, I didn't get hit. The pearls all out of magic for today, though.
The what, sorry?
The pearls all out of magic for today.
Oh. To be fair, I'm kind of low.
I'm feeling much better. That fish set me to rights. Pats his belly.
I feel perfectly fine.
I got the bugaboo, though.
One of you can do a perception check if you want to see what these ruins kind of look like and how they're sitting in comparison to the coast.
No.
So, Babette, you're just looking at it yeah.
No.
Gilfie's like, I could fly over there, but why would I?
Oh,
Hey.
jeez.
I'm not getting out of water.
Well, now I feel like I have to roll.
Yeah, so what you can tell real, and not especially well, but everyone else is quite distracted, is that so it looks like it was a stone building. Could have been something maybe religious related. Kind of looks like it's got some iconography of that type from this distance. You can tell that the coast has been cut away, so you could sail right up to the building and almost step out onto it, or you could come round to the side, so you're more going towards what looks like the entrance.
Looks like there's supposed to be an entrance bit down that way, or to that side. But we could just sail right up. Whatever you think, boss.
I don't know, I think maybe I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff.
Well, are these places usually dangerous?
I don't know, probably.
Well, then maybe we should just wait for tomorrow, right? When we're all...
Gilfie, for saying that, you can do a history check if you want.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah, in your time, you haven't really seen any reason to stop at these Imperial Ruins. They've always looked ominous, but you don't really know what's there.
Yeah.
Kind of spooky.
So yeah, if anyone else has come across these before, I don't really know.
I think Real might have come across them.
He would certainly, if he had come across ruins like, as he's wandering the shores of the lake and such, he definitely would have been like trying to poke his head round and such.
Do a history check then.
History check. 15.
Okay. So, to you, Real, they definitely look Imperial.
Mhm.
You have come across them before, and there are some dangerous parts to them. In particular, there is a group of, there's something called the Dust Bitten, who live in these ruins. These types of ruins, and I'll just show you this handout. So, although it's been over 500 years since the Sundering, when the god Divinum died, the world is littered with remnants of the Imperium. One of the more ghastly aspects appeared only about 50 years ago, where the skeletal remains of lowly elves and humans, left unmolested for hundreds of years, began to rise once more. Some of these beings are nothing more than dust, held together by the elemental forces of air and earth. They prowl the once glorious ruins of the Imperium, mindlessly guarding their crumbled empire. So that's a risk that could be there.
Yeah, Real would communicate that and say, maybe we should be at our best. I've had some nasty stories. One guy said he'd lost an arm trying to escape.
Well, we don't really want to lose any arms. So should we just rest? Where should we rest?
Rest out here on the lake.
Yeah. A little spot nearby, or one of the little islets.
There would be very small rocky islets. It might be difficult to set up any form of camp, but you can get your boats close enough to one and moor up maybe.
Just put a pin in the ground and keep the boats in place, I guess. I don't know. Would that work? This weird ground.
Yeah, probably work. Gives me the creeps just looking at the ruin. Definitely don't want to take a chance on losing the light. Still being inside.
Yeah. What do you think, Babette?
I told you I think we should stay out here on the water.
Well, what about you, Patra? Where are you going to sleep?
I don't know. I have a bedroll. I will be fine.
Oh.
Wait, did you say there was tents?
Between you?
We does not, I don't think, have a tent.
I have no tent.
Anybody make a fire? It's quite cold.
I can make a fire.
I don't want to make a fire on the bugaboo. That's
I'm not on.
That's an accident waiting to happen.
Nah. How cold would it be, Kieran?
Not too bad. It's pretty temperate. The sun's been up in the sky the sun's been up in the sky the whole day, heating the lake. So it's a comfortable temperature, even in the water. You don't know if it'll stay like that all night, though.
Okay. I will see where I feel most comfortable.
Where do you normally sleep, Petra? Where did you sleep in your where were you again?
I was in an underwater convent in a church. We had beds.
Underwater?
Yes, you would think that you would not like the soggy sheets, but when everything is wet, it doesn't really matter.
They not just float away in the water?
Not if you weight it down.
Do you have a specific weight? You know, like my mom's got a paperweight and it's in the shape of a bird.
That makes sense. No, we just sew rocks into the corners of our duvets.
Oh, you
Of our
sew
blankets, sorry.
Those must be some strong needles.
I've got so many questions of how that's meant to work.
Big rocks.
It's pretty simple. You just sew rock into the corner of the blanket and then lay under the blanket and it does not float away.
But the point of a blanket is to trap the heated air in it, right?
Yes, and
How does that work with a...
well, it traps the heated water in it.
Are they comfy, Hippatra?
I never heard of this.
It's pretty comfy, although I have to admit, land beds are more comfy. But I did not say that. If anybody asks you, you didn't hear me say that.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. But yeah. Well, it depends what bed it is.
Yeah, my bed was also made from the stone altar, so that it was pretty uncomfortable.
Oh, well, yeah, stone wouldn't be very comfy.
No, but it went well with the corners of the blankets.
Oh, well, appearance-wise.
It was very matchy-matchy.
How do you normally sleep, Gilfie? High up?
Yeah, usually pretty high up. We sometimes have well, some people like to sleep on their wings, with the feathers. I kind of like to sit up, and fold them in. I don't really use duvets. Feathers are pretty warm.
In the back of your mind's real, you just hear this thing, it's like, you should bury yourself in the mud.
Real, like, instinctively, as if like a mosquito's landed on his neck, like slaps the back of his head. And just like, and then sniffs towards himself.
Sorry, I didn't actually show you Modlar, I should have done that.
Hippatra would look at him like, what are you doing?
You know the big, the mud blob thing?
No, that was just a pile of mud.
It really wasn't a pile of mud. It covered me. Unless it's a self-propelled pile of mud that can shoot itself at people.
I've seen stranger things.
Kind of fair, the day we've had. Well, the pile of mud, I think, might also be a god, a deity.
Oh,
and
good.
Has taken it upon itself to give me its blessing.
I was wondering why you had a bit of a stank on you.
Oh man! So it is a
Sorry,
stank.
what?
I knew it.
It sounded like you said something about a stank on you, and I was like, oh, thanks.
I said Anya, not Anya.
Well, I did think it was kind of left over, but yeah, it's been a while.
Merle holds his arms up and like uses produce flame to singe the clothes in his armpits a bit so they smell of burnt cloth instead of stankiness.
Yeah, this
No,
is you,
don't!
It just
You're-
smells worse. But really,
Yes.
you can't smell it. You're like, I don't smell bad.
Yeah.
You're just heating it up and making it smell worse. Stop it.
Alright. Well, when we get ourselves set up, I'll sleep far away from everyone else.
In the mud.
Not in the mud, Rill says out loud and angrily.
Hippatra's just holding her nose. It's like, I think you should sleep in the mud.
I don't want to sleep
Tom, sleep in the mud.
So what are you doing? You finding an islet, mooring up the boats and sleeping on the boats? Or...
Yeah, Rill wants to sleep in his boat, but moored up.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Oh.
I won't make you roll for it. There's a lot of little places around. So you can If you want, you can all take a long rest while on the boat.
Excellent.
Get some water.
How do I get rid of a god's blessing?
Yeah.
Damn it. I totally should have used my other key point when you were being attacked.
That's
It's what Hipatcha would have done.
alright. You're learning a new class? Monk
Monkey boys.
boy.
Muddy wug is such a good word.
Yeah, it is.
Are you stuck in the muddy wug?
I might not have this fucking mud god blessing by the time Real goes back to the bakery. It's like, family, I have returned, a glorious adventurer, and they're just there like, you fucking reek. What the hell is wrong with you?
You smell like shit.
Maybe I should embrace it. I'm a paladin of Modlar.
Yeah, that would kill that little crush that Hipatcha's sort of getting on you real quickly.
Fine. If Real dies, I will play the champion of Modlar.
Dill. Oh, it's so freaky.
Elves are the fucking
cute.
best. I love elves.
He's really cute.
My favorite thing about them is the like bobbing their head around
Oh,
I've-
yeah.
to
I've
locate
just-
sound or whatever it is.
I've
they
just
do.
remembered something, and I haven't actually told you this before, Tom. But when I was like 17 or whatever, I was convinced that I was like, because I had such like a massive ego, I was convinced that I could turn my head around like an owl if I just tried hard enough. And I used to like keep trying to get my head as far around as I could.
When you were 17?
I don't know why this surprises you. I
That's
checked
not
Narnia when I was like
a
12.
normal age to have that thought. Holy crap. I see. I definitely will not abuse that knowledge knowing that now.
You won't, because you won't remember. Just like you don't remember any of the other embarrassing things my parents tell you about me.
That thing that they do, where they bob their heads around.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Cute.
Cute.
It is so cool.
Right, is everyone taking a long rest?
Oh, I didn't realise.
Long rest taken.
Yeah, I'll take one now.
No.
Boop. There we go. Did it. Although I am going to, as part of my long rest, just need to see the price of this quickly. I am going to cost 10 gold. Say, ooh, I don't want to do this.
Hmm.
Need to get rid of something that costs 10 gold. Although I can. Oh no, I can't really do that.
Real try and fish for breakfast, Kieran.
Yeah, sure.
Survival, yeah.
Yeah, survival with
With
advantage because it's Senex.
Senec's coming up big. Ooh. 14.
Yep, that works. Can you roll a d10?
Shh. 8.
Okay. So this one, oh god, it's even bigger than the one yesterday.
Oh no!
Can you make a strength check for me, please?
Gonna get rid of these, and then I'm gonna
Get
get
straight.
rid of. Fuck. Let's get rid of.
No!
Oh,
I wonder where
as
they
you're
cost
doing
4.
it, real, you're holding on, but the line snaps and it
Come on,
gets away.
Bitsy! Oh shit!
Yeah,
Wait, did you just say the line snapped?
your line snapped.
You broke Bitsy. That's my mama's.
The rod's still okay.
Well,
But, yeah.
I'll have to replace your line later now.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
Sorry, Betsy.
2 bedrolls and a bunch of
Gilfy
rations.
is probably still slightly asleep. She would have stayed up for a bit, looking at stars.
Yeah, okay.
I need to write that down. Do with constellations.
That's 2. So I can get rid of all those. Yeah, let's get rid of all of them, and let's get rid of
Probably flying around a bit as well.
What is Gilfy's favourite constellation?
all of them.
Um,
And 2
Probably-
more.
probably. Just make up a shape. Probably like a wing shape.
The big wing.
Yeah, like a
Um,
big ass wing.
Just because I think I might give her a god from her homeland, and it might be based on all their gods are going to be based on constellations. So
Ooh.
yeah, it's a good thing to have. Yeah. Okay. I put majestic wing.
Mm.
Yeah, Real would just be squatting down on his haunches, like poking the edge of the water with the fishing rod now.
Yeah. If you were observant, you might be able to catch glimmers of Gilfy in the night flying around occasionally.
I imagine it just being like watching a 5-year-old boy looking for newts in the edge of a pond,
For real.
just
Yeah.
poking at it.
He looks a little bit grumpy. He didn't get a fish. And he wants
Does he
a
still
fish.
smell?
Yes, he smells
I-
as well.
Can Hipatra
Also like a 5-year-old boy.
Can Hipatra try and catch a fish under the water with her hands?
Whoa.
Yeah. So do survival with disadvantage.
I'm gonna karate chop a fish out of the water.
I did that with a fly once.
Uh,
I hit it with a ruler.
Oh, okay.
so
But
the
he
patch-
said you karate.
No. I hit it with a ruler and it went "Doo," and hit the floor. It was great.
Patra, it's a valiant effort, but as you're trying to sneak around, all the vibrations from above are just like scaring them all off.
Oh, damn it, you guys.
I got some stuff for you. I got 4 rations.
Whoa.
You want some rations?
Oh, I do. If it's meat based.
Yeah, this is dried stuff. I'll keep one. The rest of you can add a ration each.
I imagine a lot of the rations you have are basically dried out more fish.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm also gonna give one of you my crowbar. Cause I don't want to carry it. Cause I'm not very strong like.
I mean, I'm not very strong either. He looks around at who's stronger.
You see a wiry framed Rill kind of looking at his own arms, and then
Fine, I'll hold on to it.
Patra next to him with the guns.
Never mind then, I'll just hold on to it in my backpack, but it's not in my storefront anymore. However, I do have this now.
And he's gonna pull out a shield.
Ooh.
Whoa, where'd you get that from?
The Pearl gave it to me.
Is it like a big clam shape?
Yes, 100%. That's such a cool idea.
Amazing.
Looks
Are you
great.
gonna use it a bit, or just keep it in your store?
I'm going to use it. So it's going to come out in my store in about an hour.
Oh,
Very.
very good.
The pearl is generous.
Haven't seen anyone to sell to a bit.
What do you mean?
In the last day, not really been anyone to sell your stuff to.
Well, we're not on a selling mission, are we?
Well, I thought you might want to sell along the way.
Well, if
This
I
is my
bump
impression, anyway.
if I bump into anyone who wants to buy stuff, then I will, but... Unless you three want to buy stuff.
Not right now.
What you got?
Well, I got some rations, but I just gave them away for free! I got insect repellent incense.
I guess it's like a free sample ration. Get us hooked so we come back for more.
Yeah, exactly. That's the plan. Do you want
What
some
else?
insect repellent incense?
Incense? Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I
The pack
should probably
is
roll a
leader.
deception check. I can't imagine it smells good.
Can I prove?
Yeah, natural
Yeah.
20, bitch.
Oh no, that's 21.
Yeah, it smells amazing.
Can you roll a... Hang on. Where is it?
How much?
Well, let me look.
Can you roll a D100 to see what it smells like?
65.
It smells like fresh coriander.
Mm.
I'll give you a fair price. One clam. That's a
Yeah.
silver rat.
That's a bargain. Yeah, thanks. And you hand it over.
Sure, thanks.
And he'd use his produce flame to light the top of the incense.
Yeah,
And he kind of like does a weird thing where he's like crossing his arms but holding his stick of incense in each hand.
Yeah, and this puff of like coriander or soap like fills the air around you.
And now it just smells like when you spray an air freshener in the toilet after you've pooped. It's ugh.
But Babette, you really hate coriander smell.
It's disgusting.
Cut. It's better than the mud smell though, right?
I don't know.
Damn.
Smells pretty
It's
bad.
quite
to me.
nice.
All
I
right.
mean, it's not the best, but it's pretty good.
I'll take it. And he like jams a stick of the incense between some of the boards in his ship. All right. Ready to explore? Cool.
Guess so. Who's going first?
So
I can go first if you want, boss man.
Yeah, don't look at me.
So he's setting out the short distance towards the coast where you can see the ruins.
Yeah.
How are you going to approach it? You're going to approach by land where you could walk around to the entrance, or are you going to try and sail your boats right up to it? There's part of the building which looks like it's broken away, and the coast is just sitting on the edge of it.
Oh, that is very tempting for real.
Yeah, well, if we have boats up close, we can have a quick getaway. Well, I mean, you guys can.
Yeah, I'll head for the little opening at just from the water's edge.
Okay.
If well, just watch my back, all right?
Okay.
Even if they don't see me, they might smell me coming. Stupid toddler. Starts rowing towards the opening.
Okay. So you can see this monastery. It's like a squat, cobbled building. It's flanked by the lake. The elements seem to have eaten away at the exterior over the years, and much of the vegetation, which you can see on land, is like dead and gnarled. As you're rowing closer to it, you can see that the doors have like completely rusted off as well. So you can see that the doors are completely open as you sail around. But there seems to be this tiny little opening which you're kind of heading towards. Can you do a perception check?
Perception. 4.
Yeah, so you're looking out for these dustbin that you've seen before.
Yeah.
You can't see any. Not loitering on the outside, and as you sort of come around to the gap, you don't see any either. I'll quickly move you over. What's everyone else doing? Are they sort of following at a distance?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we're pretty close behind, right?
Put your token here, and everyone else as well, and I'll just put the edge.
Yeah. Patches probably just like ugh.
You got your little boat as well. It should be in the PCs. Yeah, there you go.
Wait, are we in the water? Sorry, that was a
The
stupid
water
question.
which you've chosen to go round goes right up to the building. So I'll drag one else out as well.
Mm.
So I'll just tell you what you can sort of see from their reel. So as you're approaching this, it seems like part of the building's fallen away into the lake. So as you're approaching it, it looks like it's the nave of the church. You can see some of the this part you're looking into is decorated with beautiful tapestries, which haven't been altered at all. And the lining of walls. There's benches which are made from a simple wood. They look like they've been weathered throughout the years. And there's just crumpled walls everywhere, and the lake's just gently lapping into this. Well, it looks like some religious room that you don't really recognise.
He's gonna tie his hair back again, and he's gonna take one of the little incense sticks and put it through his tiny ponytail bit.
Mhm.
So he doesn't want to be a stinky boy, or at least a different type of stinky boy. And he'll hop off the boat, tie up the boat if he can.
Yeah, how's he tying it up? And where's he tying it up?
Got some rope.
Some sort of debris over here. There's the altar.
Yeah, I think tie one into the boat, and then kind of, if he can, although he's not very strong. No, yeah, there's bits sticking out of the debris, right? Tying.
Yeah, there's large
something that
chunks
looks
of
solid.
stone.
Yeah. Tying it round there if possible. They'll probably kind of shove the boat further down towards this side.
Is he trying to be quiet at all, or is he just going
Yeah,
in willing?
he's trying to be fairly quiet. He's wary of the potential for the dust bitten.
Okay, can you roll a sneak? How far is everyone back, do you think?
Probably not too far, right?
Like 30, 40 feet.
I see about where you are.
Yeah.
So, Rill, as you're tying the boat up,
Yeah.
you do it onto some really, really unstable piece of rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And even though the boat is fine, and you tie it up, and the rock just starts collapsing, and this sort of shudder just goes across the whole building. And you're like, oh shit. Your boat is fine, it's moored up, but then you see behind this bench over here, and this bench down here, there were actually dust bitten lying on the floor that you didn't notice with your perception check.
Yeah.
And they slowly start to rise. They look like it just looks like it's armor filled with dust. There's barely any skeletal remains remaining, and they're coming right for you.
Shoot. Yeah, he freezes up.
We still see him from here.
Hmm?
We still see Real.
Yeah. He's tied the boat up and he seems to be looking out.
Okay.
Yeah, so can you all roll initiative?
Yeah.
Real gets so many fucking natural ones.
Yeah, I love it. I like it a lot better with him than I did with Kayla when I used to roll them for Kayla all the time.
You wanted her to be kind of competent.
Yeah, because she was a monk, so it's just this is the one thing I do. But with a rogue, it's kind of fun. It's like tumbling forward kind of thing.
Oops. Babette, you can see that Rill has just frozen and he's looking at something over here. You can see it now.
Can I see it?
Yeah. It's starting to rise up. It's wearing like rusted old armor. It just seems to be dust filling the space of where a humanoid should be.
Oh, shucks. Security? I think Hothead's in trouble.
Oh. Okay. We'll go in.
Can just see if I can do anything.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just looking at what I've got.
No. That's what you want.
I will, on my fishing rod, just as a cantrip, cast Doohickey. So for the next minute, it gets imbued with the innate magical power of value.
What does that do?
Means I can use my spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls, and yeah. And then I'm gonna move up a little bit on the boat. Like 15 feet, is it? Right here, I think. I guess, yeah. That's my turn, though.
Cool.
Oh, I forgot. I can raise my AC.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a shield.
Oh yeah.
So, just gonna go there. And this one going to do a 15-foot cone, a blinding dust at you, Rill.
Ah shit.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Yep. Natural one.
So you are blind for 1 minute.
Ah!
As this horrific coarse dust just seemed to be released from it straight at you.
Yep, his hands go up to his eyes.
You have to count these natural ones, Tom.
Huh?
You have to start counting these natural
Yeah.
ones.
I mean, that was back to back. Well, not initiative, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And this one is going to lob a spear at you at disadvantage.
Well, it's straight roll, because I'm blind.
Ah, yeah, thank you.
Can't dodge what you can't see.
Oh, wait. Sorry, it's the first one. So 8. So it goes by, misses you, misses the bread bowl.
Thank God.
Drawn by the noise.
Happened to the music.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have it on repeat. Oh, that's weird. Let's see. And then this one will also throw a spear at you.
Straight roll.
$15,
Hits.
7 piercing damage.
The
Anything
real
from
app Stormcrest low. Well, I'm blind. I'm fucking blind, so I can't see. I guess I've just finished tying up the boat, right?
Yeah.
So I can't untie it. I'm blind. but can I try and like stumble into the boat and just go prone in the boat, or like take cover in the boat?
I think you know where the boat is. Do
Yeah.
a wisdom check quickly, and if it's not abysmal.
Abysmal, eh?
Yeah, you sort of managed to fall your way into the boat, go prone.
Yep. She's like, I can't see. I can't see. Stumbles into the boat. Ow, ow. Little help.
Has he gone prone?
Yep.
Yeah. So you get some cover
Mhm.
from the boat. Yeah,
So is
you'll-
it like a shroud like surrounding him, or is it just in his eyes? He's got dust in his eyeballs.
It would have been dust like in his eyes.
Okay. I'm coming. Is there a way in this way, or is it just where Red is? Not that way.
Huh?
Is there a way in this way?
Yeah,
or is
this
it
whole way is just like it's basically half the building's fallen into the
Oh, okay.
lake, so it's just open.
Just a big old open bit. Cool. Yeah, she's just gonna fly up, hover over Real. And gonna do Frostbite, the closest one. So that's a con save.
Okay. $18.
I'm not sure if it's half. I think it's none. No, none. Misses. She will get into the boat and try and help Real get the dust out of his eyeballs. Not really helping, probably, but like brushing his face with her wing.
Oh, real? Did
They're like,
you do another saving throw at the end of your turn?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, Dex. Yeah, you pass. So you're no longer blind.
Thank you.
Cleopatra.
Yes. Patra would swim up to here. And think, what the fuck?
Yeah, these
And-
dusty, half held together monsters coming at you.
Gross. She's gonna make a dart attack against this guy.
Yeah, it pounds right into him, right into his armor.
4.
Yeah, it seems to stick in him as well.
Excellent. Ha, eat it. Cool. That's me.
But bit.
Bet's gonna climb out of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
How close can he get here? Boom, boom.
It's gonna float away.
Boat be fine.
Yeah. You can swim after it.
He's gonna get here,
Uh-huh.
and it'll be at disadvantage because its max range is 15, but you have to be within 5 feet to use it without disadvantage. But he's gonna
Okay.
chuck a net at this guy,
Oh, yeah.
pulling it from the thing. It's a 14 to hit.
Yeah, it just hits.
So he is restrained. Takes no damage. It says all this stuff in there. He can make a DC 10 strength check for itself, or he can deal 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
That is his turn. You'll move back 5 feet though.
Yeah, I got it.
Well done, Babette. Oh, there's more of them.
What's he got? This one sort of scuttles along here. It's going to do 15-foot cone at Babette. Can you do a dexterity saving throw, Babette?
Can indeed. Oh wait. Well, they both fail, so that's fine.
So you're blinded.
Oh shit.
Um,
Symbol on. There you go.
Ah! I can't see nothing.
this one. He's going to throw beer at Babette. I think he's yeah, he's in range, so he gets advantage, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
blind.
An 18,
Hits.
5 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
This one is going to run straight up to there. Real. Oh wait, this one needs to do a check to see if he can get out. Actually, no, he'll attack it. Beer. Six. Yeah, so he escapes from the net.
Fast.
He will move towards the net thrower. Really, it's your turn.
Alright. Royal sees Babette's in some big troubles, but he needs to get rid of this one in front of him first. So he's gonna stand up, half his movement, 15 feet. And he's gonna try and short sword this one.
Remember, you got the cold.
Yep. Well, actually, let's try and make this as advantageous as possible. So he'll move. Wait, so he stands up. 5, 10. So he's flanking with Hepatra.
Mm-hmm.
He's like still scratching at his eyes with one hand. He's like, "Don't you worry, boss. We're coming."
Yeah, hits.
D4 of cold. And the sneak attack does count.
Okay, so pretty. You slash into it. You see half the dust just like get banished away. It almost tries to reform with the cold, and then you just see like the skeletal parts drop to the floor, but it's still going, barely up though. Is that everything?
Considering bonus action. To fight with a dagger. Five, 10. Yeah, I'll try and finish it off with a dagger hit. Dagger.
Did we kill the restrained one?
No.
Right.
It got out of
It
its
broke.
net.
Fuck.
Yeah. Walked up to you.
Oh! Good thing it's on a dagger.
Still.
Oh, we're doing
Damage.
maximizing.
Yeah.
Sweet. So it will just. Oh, it's 8 damage.
Yeah. And with that, as you plunge the dagger into the dust, it just can both Hepatra and Rill make Constitution saving throws as the dust explodes all over them. So Hepatra, you are blinded. Real, you're fine.
Oh. And Real will use his last 5 feet. Move up to. Yeah, that's my turn.
Gilfy.
Goofy. Just gonna do a nice simple frostbite on the one attacking the bit. So it's a con save.
Con save. $12.
Fails. So 1 damage, but on a failed save, the target takes cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack before its next turn. Yeah, that's it.
Hepatra, you're blind.
Yeah, it's not a lot I can do really, is there? 'Cause I can't see anything.
You could see what you did before, but you so the last thing you saw was this guy in front of you explode, and you
Yeah.
just opened your eyes, but it didn't work.
Can I roll to see if she would have noticed or not? Because I feel like she probably would have been too focused on trying to off this guy to notice where the other ones were. But
Okay, yeah, do a perception check to see what you can hear now.
9.
Yeah, it's all very confusing.
Couldn't she
would've-
just?
She
Sorry,
would
go
have to sort of walk in a direction that she thought it was in.
Yeah. Could she just like hold a punch or something?
Yeah, if she wants.
Okay, cool. If anything gets close enough for her to actually work it out that it's there.
Then she'll punch it. Okay.
Yeah, save at the end of your go as well.
Yeah. So another con saving throw. Weird how it's con with that and Dex.
10.
Is that enough with this one? That is just enough with
Yes.
this one. So you're no longer blind. It is Babette's go.
So I am going to reach into my bag and grab a flask of oil. And then I am going to try and toss it over this guy. I've got the oil rules here. It says you make a ranged attack against a target creature or object. Well, I'll put it in the chat and see what you guys think. I've just been reading this.
You've already got disadvantage, right?
Yeah, so I'd already have disadvantage, but just want to make it clear for future reference is that as an action you can splash the oil in this flask on a creature. Do you make a ranged attack even if you're within 5 feet? You do.
No, it says or throw it up to 20.
Oh, okay. So that wouldn't. So I can just splash it without doing any check, right?
I think so. I'm reading it as the make a ranged attack is a continuation of or throw it up to 20 feet, shattering it on him.
But
It doesn't make much sense to make a ranged attack against.
But it
5 feet.
only shatters if it's thrown, right?
Yes.
Or throw it to be shattering on impact.
I imagine it like splashing it, so you're like chucking it, but holding the bottle still.
Yeah, but I think if you throw it, it shatters on
Then
impact.
throw it.
I want to
Yeah.
throw it then, even though I'm within 5 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it would be at disadvantage because it's within 5 feet and I'm blind. But I can still sense him in front of me, right?
Yeah, he was there before, so
Yeah.
it makes sense that you would think he was still there.
So I'm
It's
gonna.
like a squid. Squirting ink.
That's 7.
Yeah, so the oil, it manages to just duck out of the way as you're blinded and it lands over here.
Fuck.
I'll just draw where it lands.
Yeah, that's my turn.
And to save, the con save.
Yeah, I can't save. I will try and move away, I think. Like, I know where the boat is, so I'm gonna, like, move back up here.
Do its
Con save.
It'll do its
Oh, wait, I rolled a disadvantage.
attack with disadvantage.
I'll re-roll that because they're both quite different.
So it misses.
16 on the con save.
So yep, you're no longer blind at the end of your turn.
Nice.
It missed its attack of opportunity.
Thank God for that.
Huh?
Ooh. There's more.
Oh, it's got
Yeah, so these guys, they look similar. They seem slightly more hewn. They're still built, but they're still made out of dust, though. They seem to be wearing more ornate robes. These other guys seem to be more armoured. You'd guess that with the staves in their hand, which look extremely ornate and unlike a lot of stuff you've seen, maybe magic users. But they get out. They don't use any attacks. So these guys. This one. There. And in its 15-foot cone, it's going to spray dust out. Can Hepatra and Gilfy both make dexterity saving throws?
Mm-hmm.
So Hepatra, you are blinded again.
Oh.
And Gilfy, you are blinded.
Great.
And guys can roll. A 17,
Definitely hits.
5 piercing damage.
Ouch.
And the other one is going to throw a spear at Babette.
Ooh.
For 4 piercing damage.
Oh, I would have, if he took 5, I would have reactioned and hedge risked on thingy, by the way.
Unreal.
Yeah, unreal.
I got you.
Babette takes 4 as well.
4.
Thank you, boss.
Real.
Yeah, Ro doesn't like the look of this one bit. So Rill is going to use his bonus action to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Cunning action. Kind of like drops low and just springs towards the boat. And he's going to try and attack the rope as he's going before he leaps into the boat.
Okay.
So he wants to cut the rope and try and land in the boat and use his momentum to push the boat out.
Yeah, do an attack, and it would get an opportunity attack.
Oh, I disengaged
Oh, he disengaged. Oh, so wait, how's he cutting it?
with his action.
Oh,
As
he's
a rogue, I can bonus action disengage.
He's a rogue. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Fuck.
A natural one.
So yeah.
My
you
trademark
complete-
move, baby.
You completely miss, and you sort of expect the boat to like go forward a bit, and you jump into it, and you go
Up in the
prone.
boat. Oh, Rill, you lived a short but beautiful life of foolishness.
We
Gilfy.
need Gilfy and a patch to carry this fucking team.
He's blinded right now. Can't do
Yeah.
much when I'm blinded.
Fly upwards.
Yeah, I'm tempted. I think she feels a rock in the boat. And she's
Yeah,
like,
she would have heard
what
it.
the fuck?
Oh!
Oh, what happened? I can't see.
I'm in the boat.
Are we getting away?
No.
Okay. She will. Hold on, let me just have a look, see what stuff I can use without being blinded. I'm trying to look. She will just start flapping her wings vigorously, casting fog cloud
Yes.
on top of us.
Okay, directly on top of you. Is it 20 by 20?
Well, she can't see where else to put it. But yeah,
Okay,
20
yeah.
by 20.
Okay. God, that's really big.
Try cutting the rope now.
On it. Or face on the floor. On it.
Like that. Patra, you're blind and in a fog cloud.
Blind in so many levels.
Yeah. Fucking brilliant. She would probably just rub her eyes.
Yeah.
Do I get to make the save from the dust? By the
Oh
way?
yeah, you do. It's the end
Yeah.
of the turn.
What save is it again?
Con.
Damn it.
No, you're still blind.
Damn it.
Yeah, Patra would literally just be still holding her punch.
Okay. You can make a con save at the end of your turn.
Cool. Oh, fuck.
Still blind?
Jesus. There's a lot of natural ones hanging
This
around.
team are absolute rubbish.
Just think back to Gilpy blowing up that boat full of.
Muddy Bugs got
Muddy
fucked.
Yeah, and I thought Terry was useless. Bloody hell.
We need that dire emu right now.
Yeah, Mr. Diary Mew.
Babette.
Run, Babette. Run.
That's okay.
Not tying up the boat looks pretty smart right now.
Yep.
Well, first, as a bonus action, assuming this is still a bonus action,
You can swim as well, right? You can swim away.
The low kappa.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink a potion of healing,
Nice.
which is 2d4 plus 3 because of my thingy. Seven points of healing. Then as my action, I'm going to run forward 10 feet, reach into my portable storefront, and I'm going to chuck ball bearings into a space. It's 10 feet on each side, it says.
Okay.
It says, I'll post it in the chat for you. As an action, you can spill these tiny metal balls from their pouch to cover a level square area that's 10 feet on a side. A creature moving across the covered area must succeed on DC 10 dexterity saving throw for prone. Creature moving through at half speed doesn't need to make the save.
Okay.
That it's 10 feet of my movement, and then I'll go 15, 20, 25, and I'm back in the boat.
Back in the boat.
I like the idea of Babette Just like walking into the water and sitting there like a crocodile with his eyes above the water as well.
The hat
Just
on top.
watching.
You got this, security.
Security's having a real bad time.
The sort of ornate, well, the lavishly dressed figure of dust steps right up here. You just hear this sort of smoky, like emanating from the dust.
Yeah, no problem. We'll go.
It is going to hold an attack, and if anything comes back that it can see into the out of the fog cloud, it's going to attack it. It's not going to attack Babette. It's not in the ruins, and the other one is going to do the same here.
Can I have my net back, though?
This one moves up to help block. This one moves forward through the ball bearings.
Dex save.
Fails.
False prone.
Falls prone. It's half its movement to stand up. But it doesn't know where it is after falling over. So we're going to roll a direction for it to go in. Like 1 north.
Yep.
No, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
Hit.
So it
Straight
moves
towards us.
that way and hits into the boat. And it's just gonna lash out at the boat.
Not the bread bowl.
So fragile.
It is blind, so it's disadvantage. Oh, fucking twin 18s.
Take that, bread bowl.
No.
And you're in the boat, right?
Yep, and
Yep.
prone, falling
The
down.
other one's gonna attack the boat because the boat is slightly in the building.
No.
9 misses. Real.
Real's blind and prone. He's in a fog cloud.
He's got an idea on the boat where his rope is, though, right?
Yes, I think that would be fair to say, right, Kieran?
Yeah.
He could
Do
like
quick
feel
wisdom
across
so they
to
don't
them.
absolutely fuck it up.
Oh yeah, I love making rolls to see if I absolutely fuck shit up.
It's low DC. Yeah, that's fine. After some scrambling, like, oh god!
It's here somewhere. I nearly got it. Yep, he's gonna try and attack the rope again. Disadvantage because blind.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
Is he cutting it with a dagger?
With the short sword.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
If
So
damage
you
matters.
managed to like hack your way through the rope and you're like, oh god!
Come on, come on. Don't know how it works with movement and action. Because I'm in the boat. Can I use the boat's movement like the oars? I guess I just use my arms to like cut the rope, right? So it seems a bit weird to suddenly teleport to the oars.
Yeah, but it's allowed because you're technically in the boat, so the boat does get movement while you're in it.
Shove off!
But do
Nope.
you want to? I'll roll to see which way you're shoving because you're blind.
Oh,
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, how far are you going?
maximum speed.
So you find yourself screaming past Babette's boat.
I run over Hippatra on the way.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hippatra, can you do an athletics check quickly?
Athletics, Hippatra.
Okay, yeah. It crushes into you, but you sort of push it. So I'm going to make you guys go more this way.
Just like elbows it. Like, oh, what was that annoyance over there?
Thanks for the boost.
Real, your blind test.
I'm not. No, I was only blind due to the fog cloud.
Oh, Gilfie, you're blind out
He is
of fog cloud.
Are we out of it yet?
We're out of the fog cloud.
Are we out of the building?
Yes. Hippatra's still back there.
Are they still coming?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay. She just drops the fog cloud for now. It's Babette. Babette! Are you coming?
Yeah.
She's just gonna cast Gust.
On her eyeballs.
Yep, pretty much on her eyeballs. Mostly just to give me advantage, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I think if she's casting it on herself, that's fine.
What is it? Con save again?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
We're pulling it back.
Patra, you're not really sure what's going on. You're in the water, you felt a boat crash into you, pushed it away. You heard people shouting.
Oh god. She's such a mess.
You heard us shouting behind you, though.
Yeah. But would she be able to figure out how far she's turned is the question. Would I be able to roll to see if she could figure it out?
Figure out what?
If she managed to make it in the right direction, because she's blinded still.
She's trying to head towards Rill and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gilfie.
Gilfie's voices.
I think you'd know they're over here somewhere. So you could move that way if you wanted.
Yeah. She'd probably end up going like over this way.
Okay. And as you do, the thing will take an opportunity attack on you.
Oh no!
As you are still slightly in the water. Yeah.
Is it an advantage?
Yeah.
Because she's blind.
Yeah.
He crit you on you.
6, 7.
Right.
11 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
Ow.
well,
Stabbed in the butt.
stabbed in the butthole, like Edward the Second.
Yeah.
Babette?
As Babette's moving backward, he's gonna reach into his. Wait, no, have I got one more? Yeah, I got one more without in the storefront. He's gonna pull into his bag and he's gonna pull out a flask of oil.
Yeah.
And he's gonna shout at them and say,
Yeah, that's what you get for messing with the best babes.
and he's gonna try and launch the oil at this one.
Okay.
It's a ranged attack. So.
It
14. He is going to use it. So it smashes, which does 1d4 piercing damage. So 2 and then he's going to use Bang for Your Buck. And he's going to spend a merchant spell slot, his last one, to increase. So I'll put it in the chat. Additionally, when you use your merchant, blah blah blah, and you deal damage or heal hit points to the property or an item, you can expend one merchant spell slot to increase the damage or healing by 1d6. So for an extra 7 points of damage, and she's covered in oil.
So yeah, this dust has just been congealing with the oil. Like, it actually looks like it's like a lot of its human remains have dropped to the floor, but it's still coming. You just hear this come from it.
She's just gonna shout, "Light it up, hot head now!" And
I
then,
knew that was coming.
and then just move the boat back.
Oh shit. Actually,
Let's get rid of that.
I've never wanted a cartoon animation more in my life. Watching these idiots go around.
see these guys move back a bit. They're like, leave or die. And then these guys line up against the shore. This guy's going to throw a javelin at Hepatra. This one is going to throw it at... One, 2 roll, 3, 4, Gilfy, 5, 6 to boat. Gilfy.
Yes.
This one, 1, 2, the bet, 3, 4 to boat. Okay. So this one at Hepatra. Hang on, I'll just check.
We are so fucking shit.
I love it so much. I can't even explain how much I love it.
Misses.
Actually retreating from a fight.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
like a miracle.
Oh my god.
Gilfy. Yeah, they all miss. As they seem to be scared to enter the water.
Lasso them, pull them in.
Real.
I think I have to do this just because I can picture it so perfectly in my head and it looks fucking cool. So Rill, hearing the boss's orders, it's like, I got it! Raises his short bow, and if you'll allow me, DM, he takes the burning incense stick from out the back of his hair,
Yeah.
ties it to the arrow with the rag so his hair like falls down as he ties it to it, and looses the arrow
So
with the burning incense stick at the
That's
The one over
that's fine. It's too cool not to allow.
yeah.
This coriander smell, man.
The last thing you'll smell, coriander.
You do have mud bomb as well. Remember that?
Oh, good shout.
And
good shout.
stinky. You stinky.
Oh yeah, I could have given him disadvantage. Oh,
It hits, pierces right into the sort of torso of this dust,
but the incense.
starts to burn, catches the oil, and it just goes up in a huge conflagration. You hear this, "Ah!" So
The target takes
Booming
an
around the
additional
room.
5 fire damage from the burning oil.
yeah, it wouldn't have killed him, but with the additional fire damage it did.
Oh, I'm so happy. That was cool as well.
And you see it explode into a load of dust as well, similar to the other dust guards.
Beautiful. Movement.
Turn in the tide!
Okay. I won't get us on into melee range yet. I'll move to here.
Right, Gilfy.
Oh. We're going back in.
The
Okay.
rallying, the rallying cry of Babette.
Hmm. I'm gonna
Use range like the
find a
arrow
mountain.
fish.
No.
Little did I know, Gilpy was the straight man the whole time. God. Are we going back in?
Okay. Gilfie flies up 10 feet above the boat, and you just see from her very well drawn constellation map just starts to sort of glow a little bit and spread throughout her whole body, and you see some constellations line up across her body as she takes the form of the archer.
Whoa!
She is gonna, from a flying position, do some ranged attacks. First one. Well, I mean, just get one.
Against who?
Against. Which one hit? Who hit?
This one got hit.
This one then. So against that one.
Oh, damage.
With that radiant damage, it just burns away the remaining dust in the armor. It explodes again, but it's just completely dissolved by the radiant damage.
Maybe we should kill them from range.
Damn.
Yeah. Real holds up a thumbs up.
Yeah. That's it.
Pulls another arrow.
Patra, you need to do a con save for last time.
Yeah, I was thinking I forgot about that. Con save 12.
You pass, so you're no longer blind.
Yay! Can I see if I can climb into the boat, into the bread bowl?
There is room. There's 4 seats in the bread bowl.
Welcome
Would it
aboard.
be athletics?
No, you can just hop in.
Cool. Lovely. So she'd be on board, and she's just like, "Get me out of here."
We're going back in. God, I love
I want to go home.
it.
So is she doing anything else?
Yeah, go on. She'll make a dart attack against this guy.
Okay. It hits.
Yay! At last. 6.
You just see like a bone clatter against the floor that the dart took out.
Nice.
But things turned around since last time.
Good job, security.
I move the boat back up for attacking motion again, and yeah, he's in range. Yeah, I'm gonna reach into my portable storefront and throw another oil flask at this guy.
Okay.
Eh,
Oh,
20
Hits.
for 2 points of piercing damage.
He's covered in oil,
And
right?
he's covered in oil.
Line him up again, hardhead.
fucking amphibious assault.
He's going to use his bonus action to refresh Doohickey on his rod as well.
Okay. Oh shit. What number did they have? Was it 8? I think it was
I
8.
think so.
Light him up, hardhead.
Oh.
Bit of scared.
Fucking Vietnam War movie. Jesus.
These guys are like 14. Oh god, why did I do that? Just need to make some room. So he is gonna to cast Thunder Away.
Yeah, fuck, I felt that coming.
Yeah, and he's gonna do it. The other one got duped.
Yeah.
Right now he's running away.
I love that. Leave. Just gets splashed with oil. Light him up, hothead!
Okay.
Oh shit! That's massive.
Wait. It's 15 by.
And it can't be that way. It has to be.
Oh, does it?
Has to...
Yeah, I don't think you can get Babette as
Like
well as
that.
everyone else. Yeah.
So the boat though.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hit the boat either. It has to be in the center of them unless she steps into the water. Because it has to be like.
So he has to be there, basically.
No, it has to be like.
Oh, yeah,
That.
you're right. Yeah.
He has to.
Oh, I
At
see
the
what you mean.
center
Yeah.
of the face of the square, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But you'll get everyone in.
Yeah, you just wouldn't get the bugger boat.
Yeah.
Tactical perfection.
So can you make?
Poor Hepatra just climbed in. Get me out of here! We just move closer and get blown up by Thunderwave.
Can you make con saves, please?
Yep. I assume the boat. Should I? The boat's got stats, right? So I
Yeah,
roll.
the boat does have stats.
I shall roll for the bread bowl first.
So-
Straight roll.
You take 8 damage. If you save, you take 4.
Okay.
Cleopatra pass. So that's good. Boat does not pass.
Boat takes 8. I hope the deities are watching this glorious assault.
I'd like to point out I am now also on 2 HP. So
Hey, could have gone down, but you didn't.
Yeah, good save.
you say that like that was a good.
Don't you get like knocked back 10 feet as well?
Oh wait.
If you fail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guilty.
The boat did.
Over it.
Yeah, so the boat would get knocked back. So you'd all get knocked back with the boat.
Yeah.
Gilfie's flying, so she just gets knocked back.
It was 4 if you save, right?
Yeah.
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 Taking my damage. Ooh.
Oh, how far do you get this back?
10
10
feet.
feet.
Oh, yeah.
It's like get out.
Yeah, that's cool. Like the booming shout.
We're trying.
You were.
Good word, right? Yeah.
Cards. So this one is gonna 1, 2 the boat, 1, 2, and 3, 4 Babette. And this one is gonna 1 the boat, 2 real, 3 Hepatra, 4 Gilfie. So Babette or boat. Boat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boat. They want to take that boat down.
look, these boats.
Is it my boat or their boat?
Both boats.
Yeah, 1 each.
Okay.
Yeah, got 1s on each. So, bugger boat. Bread basket. Oh, bread bowl, sorry.
Both miss.
Nice. Boats
Actually, yeah. Both miss. Real.
Boss told me to light them up. However, do not have an incense stick plan now. I fired that. That was a one-off cool thing. And I don't think I'm in 30 feet of. Yeah, 5 feet out. Produce.
No, it's this. It's this one.
This
that's
guy
on-
has oil on him.
Oh, he's getting fucked. So, produce flame roll. It's like, all right. Drops the bow. Kind of flicks his hand out. Fire lights up and just overarm throws it towards the gang.
Is it a...
Up.
Yes!
It
Bloody hell.
hits.
It's an extra 5 damage on this.
Up.
Oof.
It
12.
kills him!
Yes!
So it just goes up in flame, dust everywhere, gets incinerated.
No.
This is ridiculous.
I want to move Hepatra back towards the shore.
You could try and
Yeah,
rotate the bow.
Yeah. Can I do that? That's a really good shout.
Yeah, I think so.
Use the movement so that Ril's in Hepatra's. Like Hepatra's more towards the back, Ril's more towards the front.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Not like that.
And then Gilfie would be the one in the top left. Unless she's blind.
She's
Flying.
She's
yeah.
flying, so she's just above.
Yeah.
That will end my turn. Nothing really bonus actually.
Gilfie, it is your turn.
Gilfie. Just gonna stay where she is, hovering above. She's gonna aim at this guy. Magic
Oh yeah,
boy.
Archer. So cool.
It hits
Nice.
this guy or that guy.
Like that at the back.
Yeah. The wind arrow just blazes into him. You can tell. You see this like big gust of dust going up in the air of anger.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Is that an attack? Bonus? Oh, it's a bonus. Let me make sure it's a bonus.
Isn't it a bonus to activate it and then action
Let's
to
make
do it?
So, when you activate this form as a bonus action on your subsequent turns, you can make a range attack. When you activate it, and as a bonus,
Yeah.
it's a bonus.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Really good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So as an action, then she'll do biting breeze, frostbite on this guy
What's it
on
called?
save. Yeah.
Fails. I see a 9.
So along with the arrow, wind comes and makes him cold at the same time.
So you just see him. It almost forms into a ball of dust and it just starts blowing away on the wind.
Yeah.
Is anyone left?
So crazy.
I got another one. You guys get the last one.
There's one more.
Is
Patra.
Patra still blind?
No,
she
you
needs-
saved.
Wait, sorry, what?
You saved your from blindness, right? You still got
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
symbol on.
One.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
still got the symbol too.
What do you need from me, sorry?
It's your turn.
Oh.
Don't know if you want to do anything.
You're pretty injured, but somehow you've whittled them all down.
So funny.
Yeah.
Like fucking Scooby-Doo being chased into a door and then chasing them back out.
I got him! Leave it to me!
Hepatra's just gonna sit there and try and conserve the energy she has.
Okay.
Very wise.
But I'm going in. If I go down, there's a healer's kit in the storefront.
He's gonna run up and he's gonna doohickey attack him. 20.
Oh, we're rolling so well now.
Oh shit.
What
Four
did
he hit?
bludgeoning
What did he hit
damage.
him with?
The fishing rod with the doohickey on it.
You just slap it into his armor, knocks off one of his arms. He is going to attack you back.
Oh shit. That hits.
17.
Oof.
6 piercing damage.
Ow.
Real.
Will sees the boss man going in. Brings the ship in. God, I just have to try because it's what Real would do. Can I try and jump from the ship onto the shore?
What you mean over the water? The very shallow pond of water. Yeah.
Well, it's like as the ship's coming in, he just leaps from the front.
Okay. Yeah. So in athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, I assume. Oh, that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
say land here before you move in.
Yeah, runs in next to the boss man. Short sword out. Just for the attack.
It hits.
Plus a D4, right? Yeah.
And with
16
that,
points of damage. Stabby stab.
has he finished the last dust guy off?
I think with a leap and coming in, it's very much like a side sweeping down between the helmet and the breastplate to cut through where the neck would be.
Yeah. And as you do that, it explodes into a torrent of dust. Can you make a Constitution saving throws, Real and Babette?
Yeah.
But that is the end of combat. So Babette is blind for a minute, or until you roll and yeah.
I never felt so alive.
Your mic keeps cutting out with that voice.
Sorry. Well, I'll turn off the noise reduction. What do you call it?
Yeah. The whole of this sort of antechamber covered in a fine dust. Took some interesting planning, but you took them down.
So
Okay.
funny.
Should stop cutting out now.
Gilfie sighs some relief as she flies in, as the form fades as she does. That's it. Oh, well, I guess we did it.
I never felt so alive.
Oh, really?
I think Real reacts the same way I just did. Just laughs and plonks down on the floor.
They were kind of strange.
You guys really are the real deal, aren't you?
Well, these things.
No, you lot. 3 of you. To be honest, I thought maybe I was hiring, like, I don't know, a bunch of, maybe scrubs or whatever. Bunch of tadpoles, but you guys are the real frogs.
The real frogs. Puts like a fist up above his head.
Yeah, that's better than Babette's babes. The real frogs. I like it.
He just goes and like kicks the dust.
I'm gonna go sit in the boat for a bit.
Shall we end there for today?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so. Real would do the same in the boat.
Can we take a short rest?
Yeah, you can do that for next time.
Holy crap.
Mm.
I really want to sort my inventory out.
That was
Yes,
Nice.
Kieran.
could have been real bad.
Yeah, could have. Saw that coming.
I thought I made it too hard for a minute, and then it's like, oh, maybe not.
And that's always the way with this low-level stuff. It's so swingy. 1 minute your tissue paper, the next minute their tissue paper.
That muddy wug bit where the boat just
Oh, so
like
funny.
Gilfie did.
The one ice knife and the whole thing just like. You can see it so clearly in my mind.
Here comes the death squad. Oh wait.
Jesus. Well, I'm rapidly falling in love with this crew. The real frogs.
Real
Real
frogs.
frogs, yeah.
Shield is 10.
What is Bet's AC now then with a shield?
13.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure any of us have an AC above.
No.
What's Gilfy's AC?
I don't have any
Well,
armor, so
Yeah, no one has above 13. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I might get some armor next time I long rest.
Yeah, I purposely made Gilfy not have armor because I thought she'd be just wearing a postal uniform. So,
What,
Might have
did
to
you get
go.
mage armor?
no mage armor. She's a druid.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oil flask.
God, that archer thing is so cool.
Yeah, I love it so far. I was trying to
Imagine
wait to use it for like a really cool moment. I was like,
Yeah.
well, we're dying, so
Want to get it at least once.
yeah.
Just imagining like the lights on the constellation on her wings lighting up.
Yeah.
Can you guess
Nah.
where this map is reused from?
Absolutely no idea.
Goon shot, pirate-y thing.
It was going to be one in Cormier when he went to do the Blood of Lathander.
Oh,
But
very
this
cool.
this morning, I was like, they're probably going to do the Moorfish one, so I'll plan all of that, and then I'll do some like side planning. And I was like, oh, that would actually work well for this mission. So I did,
There you
and
go.
then I managed to pile it together. So.
Worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
I really like it. It looks amazing.
Oh, I hope you like the muddy wogs and the
11,
dust bit.
12,
I love it
62
all so
gold.
much. I love how different it all feels with all the elemental stuff. I really feel it coming through, and it's really cool and interesting. And the muddy wogs were just classic looking Kieran amazingness. Especially because they're on a fucking boat. They're just there like, "Wah!" And then just get immediately blown the fuck up. So good.
12, yeah, 62. So that
Hoarding all the
is
goods, Tom.
106.
I know. I'm a bloody looking god whore. Jesus.
Well, as I said, if you go over the limit, they'll start.
What are you at now?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm at the limit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because one of the Real has his own one, the campfire god.
okay.
I got campfire god, mud, fucking stank god. Can't believe I got the stank god. God damn it.
That was a dice roll.
I know.
To be fair.
Come here to receive my blessing. No. Well, you're getting it anyway. Yeet. Holy shit. So funny.
Okay, I restocked
amazing
the
god.
entirety of my thing. I have another shield. Does anyone want another shield?
Yeah.
I'm not proficient, so it fucks me up in certain ways, but
Right.
maybe.
I am proficient,
Do you want
but don't really
You want-
imagine Gilvy having a shield though.
Natalie, do you want me to add a sort of pearl blessing for Babette? They're all very minor, so I feel like,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
and I'll do one for Gilfy based on the constellations, and I might make whatever the big god is in this place.
Can you make it kind of shit?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, oh god, Visca. Some of these Brineberling quite good.
God, it's so tempting to go into fucking Thief Rogue so I can do the use an object as an action, bonus action.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yes, Brineberling is quite good, Kieran.
How good is Modlar?
Moglar's good, but it's well balanced because it's just the once off, and it's not on a big scale.
Senex is pretty not. It's
And yet,
flavorful.
I've used his the most. So. Blessings from the god.
Do you want the shield then, Hannah?
I don't know. I can't imagine Gilvy carrying around a big pearl shield.
You can make it into whatever kind of shield you want.
Should be a souvenir. Clam shield.
Maybe.
Yeah, Modlars is good.
If you want it, then let me know.
I need to make
Well,
use
I'll
of
think about it.
Mog.
Any downside of Modlar's like, fuck, do you stink of shit?
This guy smells all the time. Bill's just there like, ah! Ah, I love that. Amazing. I'm so fucking happy with the incense shot.
That was so great.
That felt so cool.
Light her up, hothead!
Light her up, hothead! I was so waiting to roll the natural one.
Mate,
Yeah,
this
me too.
fucking class is so much fun.
Yeah, it seems so
Yeah.
cool.
So you get your shop out that much, so you'll get it out more.
What do you mean get my shop out?
I want you to set up your shop and
To
describe it.
sell stuff.
We get some
Yeah.
customers.
I haven't
Yeah.
met anyone to sell stuff to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've kind of been on the outskirts. If you'd gone the
Yeah.
other way, there'd be a lot.
Yeah.
Eventually, then.
Plus my shop value is pretty bad at the moment, so I can't actually fit that much stuff in it.
Did you make another health potion?
I did. I paid the
Mm.
cost. It's
Once
really
we run out
handy.
of money by now.
Yeah, I've only got 160 gold and 5 silver left now.
Mm.
I'll have to start using my pilfer spell on people to whack them to make gold come out of them.
Cool.
But if we
Stop
complete this,
charging.
if we do this quest, we get like 1,000 gold, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got the boats to sell.
and we got the boats to sell, yeah.
Although not currently on the screen, they're not attached to anything.
Oh, I've got them on this lake screen.
Hmm.
So
What?
I'll probably use this as your travelling plus stuff you pick up screen.
Makes sense. I think that's the most fun D&D session I've had in a very long time.
I genuinely super
It's really
agree. That was so much fun, Kieran. Thank you.
Hmm.
Really loving this little group.
I think that's the most fun character I've probably made since Tugly.
But
So
that is
fucking funny. I just can't wait for you having to roleplay selling stuff to all Kieran NPC
Yeah,
characters.
it's gonna be fun.
We're the funniest thing in the world.
And you know, if anyone dies and wants to play a muddy wug, open it.
I've
What's
said
that?
if I die, I'm going to play a paladin of Modlar, so I'll be a muddy wug paladin of Modlar. Sign me up, baby.
Natalie already knows that my backup is going to be a Grong, maybe.
Oh my god.
I want to play Grong.
Mine, Kieran knows my backup.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Goblin.
I remember. Who's your backup? Hannah?
Oh!
Just a Grong. Do you know what a Grong is?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Grung. That'd fit in really well in this place.
Kieran.
What?
If it happened, I really don't want it to. I really like Real, but if it does happen, could I play like a pack of Muddy Ones?
What way you split the HP?
Play it, yeah, and play it like using the Warlord class.
What's the Warlord class?
So it focuses on like buffing your allies and moving people around. It's very tactical on the battlefield and stuff. I want to be a little Muddy Wug special ops squad. With a Warlord and just move them around. But all their individual stats are shit and can die super easily.
Everyone would fucking hate them as well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I play my goblin, I've decided I'm gonna make her a pugilist.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
This goblin won't fucking die.
But I really don't want Babette to die. He's like my favourite character in a very long time.
Yeah, I love all these.
Not allowed to die. We have to save
I
him.
can't wait until I level up again and then I can keep an alchemist's fire in my storefront, which means I basically can do the oil thing, but every time you won't need to set it on fire every time, Tom. So, and then then I'll have more spell slots as well, so I can do bang for your buck for it. So it'll do like 4 plus a guaranteed D4 plus a D6 plus 5 damage every time, which is pretty decent.
It's really good. Such an interesting class. It's like a completely different way to play. Someone's spent so much time thinking all that through
It's
properly.
really cool. It's really well designed, I think. I'm a big fan.
Right. Thank you, Kieran.
Right,
That was fucking
no
awesome.
problem.
Oh, that gif you posted was so good, Hannah.
Which one?
In the chat, the Elden Ring
Oh,
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Hannah, please show them the thing.
What thing?
I know it's not finished, but show them.
Oh, it's not finished.
Show them.
That is not finished.
I know it's not, but still show them. It's nearly finished.
Fine. Hold on.
Who dis?
What do you think?
God, you made me want to play Elden Ring again. That game's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, was that the one?
Playing Disco Elite.
I need to play that.
It's fun. Got Kuno as my partner. I don't think I almost shat myself like
Mate,
watching it.
amazing.
Fucking Kuno.
I've only played the opening and he's so annoying in it, so...
You hate Kuno for like the first time you play, and then you play more and you're like, Kuno.
So I got my sister to
Ooh.
draw Gilfy for me. She's so it's not completely super accurate, but it's close enough. And she did it for free, so
I love
I really like it.
Post officer uniform is great.
I love the shoulders.
Yeah.
Stars.
So yeah, more accurate depiction of what she looks like.
So
And I'm gonna
fun.
have her add the little Aryan logo in that little circle at the top there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So good. I love it.
You have
Yeah.
to.
So we're going back in then.
I'm looking forward to the Spelljammer one.
Yeah.
I started playing a one-shot. I love that.
Nice.
Awesome.
Although it's a mix of Spelljammer and Ravenloft, so
Oh.
Oh.
it's kind of an in
I want to be a
between.
blob vampire. I think I'm enjoying playing DMing low level.
I love low level stuff. I mean, it feels really risky.
Yeah.
Super. Yeah.
I think the risk makes you so much more attached straight away. You're just like, I don't want to lose them.
I think one thing I like about this class as well is that it encourages you to think more creatively, rather than just being like, I'm gonna just rage and hit shit or whatever and just do my stuff. And now I'm like, I got all this cool shit. I can throw my caltrops and then light them on fire and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame that Babette didn't get Modlar. He could throw stink.
See, my aim here, and I was gonna
That would have been
say
great for the
this.
shop.
I want to get a bunch of nets and then stitch them together, and then get a gun that shoots the net out to cover people.
I'm sure that someone could help you with that in Pearl.
Yeah, that's my aim.
That sounds really.
So for real. He's gonna like see all his traveling buddies again and be like, "Hey guys, bring it in!" And they'll just be there like, "Hey man, oh Jesus, what the fuck? How do you shower?" And he's just there like, "I'm showering all the time. Nothing works."
It's like when a skunk sprays you.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it when you get too many gods. I'm trying to think about how they fight. Maybe they'll just fight each other, and you have to be like, "Oh."
Guys,
Please
calm
don't.
down. It'll be great because I'll have my past lives in my head and the gods in my head. And we'll
Right.
just
It's
be
so
there.
funny.
They're like, everybody shut up!
It's just my way of having more NPCs. Well,
I
I
love
really
it so
like
much.
it. I think it's a really cool idea of like,
Yeah.
because they're not really. I mean, they are gods in the world, but they don't really feel like gods at all. They just feel like little kind of like things that show up, and it's like, I don't know. I like it. Like, I really liked the fisherman thing showing up on the boat. That was so cool.
Yeah, that was really
And
cool.
it just
moment.
felt like, yeah, I don't know. I really like it.
yeah, it's definitely going to be a hell of a lot. There's definitely going to be a fewer sessions. Well, how many were this session? 2. There'll be at least one a session that you maybe pick up.
Too.
How many more sessions do we get to level 3, do you reckon?
Probably next session.
Oh god, I have to start looking through and pick my subclass out of a bazillion subclasses and that
Yeah,
thing.
you do.
Think
We gotta
we'll
start
get-
thinking about past life stuff, Kieran.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I love how the gods just talk to you as well. It's like, oh, where am I gonna sleep? And he's just there like, in the mud. It's like, God damn it, shut up. We're just there all the time.
That's why I'm like, because these guys are all kind of lake water themed. So when you go to other areas,
Yeah, that's so interesting. Yeah, get the like
Funny.
crazy forest spirit people, mountain people.
Strange dwarven paragon.
Oh God,
The dwarves scare me.
yeah. They seriously
Yep.
having that one immediately in the pub was such a good idea. I was immediately just like, oh fuck.
I was going to make a joke about Bet being like, oh,
Which one is your vacation to the whatever it's called? The
what are they called again? The actual nation.
Hamestone
The
Hills.
the Haim Ascendancy. It's like, I was like, no, even Babette wouldn't make that joke.
Bet would probably be, well, Gilfie. Bet would be the safest ones going there, I guess.
Even so.
Yeah, even so, they don't in the land really. You might be able to get their border town trade.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool having if you got to high level stuff, something. Where
Level
you're like,
20
you-
Babette.
I feel like Babette wouldn't get to level 20 because I'm bored. Or maybe sell something weird. But...
Yeah.
I just wanted to become like the ogre guy, Kieran. That's wheeled around on top of the Noblars.
Oh yeah.
Greasus Goldtooth.
It feels like Babette's end story accidentally become a mob boss. Doesn't even realise it.
Good old Babette.
Gotta go now.
Yeah. Thank you, Kieran. Thanks, guys.
See you later.
Bye bye.
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 Thanks. Oh, good night.